our MP Mandera East, Mheshimiwa Hussein, Mheshimiwa MP Abanisa Kulo Maalim, Mheshimiwa Walafe, Mheshimiwa Abdinasir, Mheshimiwa Mandera West, Mheshimiwa Adan Haji, our CC County Commissioner wetu ambaye yuko nasi, nikizingatia orodha za itifaki kote kwa ukamilifu, wazee na maulama, kina mama, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kwa heshima na utulivu, kwa hekima, naomba inshallah Sheikh Hassan Ali aweze kutuombea kikao hiki na maombi. Sheikh Hassan, falyatafadhal mashkuran wa majura. Mheshimiwa, naomba radhi, Mheshimiwa Abdul Kore wa Mandera South ama Elwaq South Takantina unilijoga inshallah, barakallahu fikum. Mheshimiwa Absirat, the nominated MP, yuko nasi pia, karibu Mheshimiwa inshallah. Samahani Sheikh Hassan, falyatafadhal.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم طهر قلوبنا واستر عيوبنا واشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا دينا إلا قضيته برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى اللهم على نبينا محمد.
بارك الله فيك، جزاكم الله خير، حياك الله. marka insha Allah ta'ala martida maartay wala soora markay maadsooma reer Rhamu ayaan ku soo dhaweynaa odayaasha insha Allah khiyaarta. marka insha Allah ta'ala waxaan ku soo dhaweynaa Xaaji Rashiid Macow. marka insha Allah dadkii odayaashan u yareer laajil waqtiga laba daqiiqo barakallahu fiikum qontaan la soo gaabiyo. Xaaji Rashiid Macow. حاجي إن شاء الله فضل.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. His Excellency Bwana Philip Oglid martida sharafta leh soo dhawaada. Annaga magaalada aan looga imaadeen ayaa tana inaa idin soo dhaweyno baan qabidkayna. alxamdulillah, ilaah ba mahadle. soo dhawaada wixii martida oo meel kale ka imaado dhan iyo wixii amaway kulli soo dhawaada. annaga kullay wax dhib alxamdulillah wax dhib hoo jira malaha. oogaha gabaaraha iyo isku guurka yar yaroo jira mooga wax kale oo dhib hoo jira male. soo dhawaada, anigu tayda soo dhaweyno waaye mar horan min digin alxamdulillah. soo dhawaada yallay. assalaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatuh.
barakallahu fiik Xaaji. insha Allah waxaan ku xijinayaa insha Allah Muzee Ahmed Daahir. Muzee Ahmed Daahir insha Allah, falyatafadhal. soo dhawaaw insha Allah.
بسم الله السلام عليكم. waheshimiwa ambao wamekuja hapa kwa jumla wote, security officers, Mheshimiwa Governor, Deputy Governor, wananchi kwa jumla, assalamu alaikum. Na wasalamia kwa roho mzuri. Nasema wale wageni ambao wamekuja hapa Rhamu, mkaribie hapa. Tumewachagua tena tumewakaribisha. Baada ya hiyo bana gavana, tumefurahi sana leo wewe kuja hapa. Ingawa mmetuambia ongeeni, hatuna program ambao tumeoneshwa, lakini tuko naona pale kama kuna launch ya Bursary. Hiyo peke yake ndio tunaona, lakini hakuna kitu tumejulishwa, hakuna program tumebata. Lakini kwa bahati leo kama tumekuja hapa Rhamu, tunataka kueleza kidogo tu, si salamu peke yake. Bana Governor hapa Rhamu, kwanza tunasema asante sana kwa kubatia sisi maji peke yake. Ukame imezidi hapa Rhamu, shida ile tuko naye, hakuna mtu atakueleza kando tena. Ukame ile tunabata, ile shukrani tunakurudishia, tunabata tracking water kwa sehemu ile mahali hakuna maji. Ingine tunakujulisha ya kwamba watu ya Rhamu wako na shida, na ile shida ya watu Rhamu tuko naye, lazima tutakueleza na nitafupisha sana. Hapa Rhamu ile vile ukame hiko, wale watu wanabata Mandera North chakula ni watu 3600 peke yake. Na kwa nini imekuwa tunashangaa? Sehemu zingine kama Banisa, Lafey, ile mahali kidogo wanabata 16,000, 12,000, lakini Mandera County ambao ni Mandera North tunabata chakula 3,600 peke yake. Kwa hiyo tunaomba wewe, kulingana na hii ukame iko hapa, utuangalie maslahi yetu, na wale officers yako unatuma hapa Mandera North waangalie mzuri. Yale ambao nitaongeza nitasema tu, karibu. Tunashukuru wewe kwa kuleta Bursary, na tuna expect kama watoto wetu ya secondary watafaidika, na tunasema asante sana kwako. Yale ambao nitasema karibuni, bado muongee ni baadaye. Yale kidogo kidogo iko ndani hii town tutakujulisha baadaye, lakini sasa tunasema kwa jumla security officers na watu ya siasa wote karibuni, asante sana.
Thank you. Asante inshallah, baraka inshallah wa ta'ala. Microphone waxaan ku soo dhaweynaya Mzee Aliyow Xasan Uqa, Mzee Bidu Sarra inshallah loo yaqaano macruuf. Mzee Bidu Sarra Gadiad.
Pana Governor, Deputy Governor, maimbi yetu ya Mandera North na Mandera County ile nafika hapa, makansula yetu ya mahali mbalimbali, wale watu wanaandamana na Governor. Salamu alaikum pamoja wananchi ya Rhamu. Kule ba la duftane kita sa duftane mo sila aka sila warra mo rafena ni dufne nduwa diko sa yelbu ile mbegnu marka kesu maten la di efne miti ni yatokon la di efne miti. Asanteni sana. Dubin kule ba wana se wa magababdu isangadiada warno ga bogatan kama da hadi Governor ke ni demun gadi hada labti sani umutin tesani duba mambo ya ukame nafikiri wale watu ya juu ya mito kidogo kuna jambo kuliko Banasa Takaba Elwa Lave Kutulo nutirigo manutirijira alhamdulillah galatira bimbadini bisanya akuni namma galana citu jirmale yoten laftan ke demtati lal duba warri galan kan kubajiru lamum siladu lam janna dunya ke jiru yota abachu da male marke wani di ko dublam ko de wan borra dubanu la min dubanu sangadi hada barkana oru la chabsani oru gudo to mol gorobe ta la chabsani la aburani balli iteja safiri shujirani wale watu iko na ukame mbaya kuliko sisi. Kwa hivi sangadiada kalbi to kongadiada labti tesani umutin tesani kariboni wani sayatani kulle ibaslabtu defe ya samale dibani yatani la isanira funa yo de sandage la fune wa malaika sanduftanin ديفي مالي بان دفتا إلى ترفوني تايجي اللي كل بنوتو لدبتو جراتا يانغوني هاي ومتشاچه أسنتين
ما شاء الله. Asante baba inshallah ya bidil karim gara dina amarat dhalinyarada waxaan soo dhaweynayaa Abdi Aliyow dina dhalinyarada youth representative Abdi Aliyow tafadhal.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mheshimiwa Governor, I think you are the first governor who has the ambition, just like the current president, the current president William Samoei Ruto, because you have formed a task force that can implement sectors in education and health sector. That achievement now will make the disparate people, the hustlers, to get advantage from your projects. Currently, the education sector faces a lot of problems. One of the problems is that the parent cannot pay fees because of this severe drought that is affecting the entire community. Implementation of this drought, the implementation of this fund will support the vulnerable within the society and can make you to be the second-term governor in case you implement this project for the next consecutively for 5 years without stoppage. The other thing, karta durata ansaninedu governor kenini uji zaidi arkagaba uji ni arkagab kanu zaidi ala nuduri uji na megaba to development wan yaran challa na mibek inni amo irreisa wan yaran kesa fude wan umudi mizima fetke kai sulleni number 1 wanti ni rer kai afimadi rer kai wara task force dan ka umudi wan dibaidani midax ka kasi midaxe umudi tambuli dike yate fula kamudu de task force tani wan umudi tan diba midaxiti ira after task force education midax task force education tani wanti sin qabate agi sini shidda umudi tana isin barati malle ka isin ke yate ka qort wan kan dib kan chufte argen nani dibi kani aga dibi school fee umudi tan dibi ti tatech inni kani dib sun akasin argen nam busary irrer nukaye governor lama governor nuyabsanne airre ken nufi bwana governor. Thanks a lot. Welcome to Mandera North.
Thank you kijana mazuri hayo inshallah waxaan ku khatimayna inshallah dhinaca maamooyinka mama Ade inshallah ayaan ku khatimayna inshallah mama Ade soo dhow haday joogto mama Ade inshallah soo dhow.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وعن سلامة يا مدحداين شرفت لونوي ما ديان سلامة يا كسو دوادا مانديرا نوت هذا نكوكو فرح صناي فرح اندرار تورين دورنا قبنا وان فرح صناي لكن وعن رمنا ما دام صوغشين داد علماء تهين داد إلهي كعب صناس تهين أنا كان حقاين النولو في رمنا أنا كده لن يردي رامو ilmi Rhamu waxaan rabnaa oo dhalinyarada halgamaysi hatta geed baxa la abuurin shaqo doogara yeel waan rabnaa maamiyalka Rhamu bana gafana bana MP bana mu'min rayd umal khayr kulligiin waxaan rabnaa in maamiyalka shaqo loo yeelo oo wax nagula mashquuliyo Mandera North waa ka hooseyna magaalooyinka kala sababtoo nalama xasuusto waa nal ilmaansiye korna noola qaado MP aynan ku faraxnay إنبياءنا مقعقفنا هنا نكون فرحنا محمد أدان khalif يو مش ما بشير هذا نكون فرح صن حتى هبين كان نكون ريونا وعقب شدينا نسوق هنا واحد نوقبتان waxaan rabnaa nabadda ilaahay na siiya alxamdulillaah nabadda waan ku faaninin nabadna waa jirtaa alxamdulillaah annaka qabiil ma qabno Soomaaliya anana qabiil ma qabno intayna waa isku tuubsanahay hal canjeeraan isla cunaynaa wax dhib ma jiraan laakiin shaqadina idinka ka soo baxdo inoo imaadaan rabnaa waxaan rabnaa in maartay abaara badan aan soo marnay sidii wiilka ku sheegay fiis school nala siiya busary nala siiya CDF awul baa barakanaysaneeda barakada noogala sii dara oo gacanta nugula qabtaan rabnaa gafanaga imbiya sanata dibit gafana woman right kullu aan ku faraxsan gacanta ninku hayna insha Allah biidnillah kareem dadaan ku faraxsanaana aatihin laakiin waxaan rabnaa Mandera North ina gacanta lagu qabtaan rabnaa oo wax nala siiyaan rabnaa oo ilmaha iskuulka noogala bixi wixii la kari way waa la kari way laakiin wixii la kari kara laazima in noola qabtaan rabnaa dhalinyarada iskuulka magaalada in noola shaqo geliyaan rabnaa dhalinyarada habsan ay naga noqotay Mandera North waxaan rabnaa shaqadina ilmaha dhalinyarada kor loo qaado haweenka kor loo qaado salaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatu
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته ريرامو مدانتاي بارك الله فيكم إن شاء الله وجزاكم الله خير مرك إن شاء الله تعالى ميكروفونكم عن كسر دوينا وزير كتعلينتا أو مانت هوشان IT ساعتاي مشموع بشارة وإن شاء الله سودواو ريرامو إن شاء الله أرنما نو ترتيب إن شاء الله مشموع كريبو
So, His Excellency Hon.Mohamed Adan Khalif, Governor Mandera County, our Deputy, His Excellency, our Deputy Governor, County Commissioner of Mandera, all members of National Assembly from Mandera present, all honorable members of Mandera County present, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Leo hii tumekutana hapa kwa ajili ya kulaunch busary ya Mandera County kwa jina elimu ama initiative ambayo inaitwa elimu kwa wote. Mimi sitaki kuongea mingi kwa sababu governor yangu atakuja kuongea, lakini with the permission of the governor, I would like to organize the following stakeholders in education sector. Ya kwanza, kabla sijaanza ku recognize the stakeholders, I want to welcome all, I want to recognize the CECs for Mandera County who are present. CECs, can you stand up wherever you are and wave to the community. CECs for Mandera County. CECs, can you wave? Haya, hawa ni waziri wa Mandera County. Number 2, board members ya Mandera County, as Mandera County Busary Board. Kesha Chairman. Kesha. Okay, sawa, asante. KCB, Kenya Commercial Bank. Kenya Commercial Bank. Aya, watu wa Kenya Commercial Bank wanatulipia 220 student full bursary in secondary schools. Equity Bank. Watu wa Equity wanalipia watoto 345 students in secondary school in Mandera County. His Excellency, with your permission, I want to call upon the following to speak for 2 minutes. Nataanza na County Director of Education, Mandera County, Abdi, karibu. Abhishek, tafadhali. I want to thank them for the good job. The ministry.
Thank you, Abdi.
His Excellency the Governor, Deputy Governor, all members of Parliament that are present, all members of MCS who are here, County Security Meeting Committee led by the CC, Sub-County Security Meeting led by the DCC. Yes. Assalamu alaikum. Well, mine will be brief. Mine will be very brief, but before that, I want to recognize my colleague, the County Director TSC, is not around, but his representative is there, Mr. Abdurrahman, Sub-County Director, Mandera North. I want to also recognize the Sub-County Director, Mandera North. Sub-County Director, Mandera North, Mr. Hussein, are you there? Good, thank you. Let me say one or two things. Mine is to appreciate His Excellency the Governor, because this is not a county function. It is a national function. So I need to appreciate that. It is great. No county in Kenya that has started this type of bursary. I will also appreciate him because it is timely. Why timely? Because of the existence that is the drought that is existing. Our community is bursary, 65 to 70% are bursary. They used to use the animals to sell and then pay the fees. Where are the animals now? They are not there. So we must appreciate it because it is timely. Your Excellency, I want to clear the air on one issue. There was a rumor. That our stakeholders here are fearing that after even the bursary, the principals might still send the students home. I want to assure you that no principal will send any student home, come what may. They are here and we have agreed. Any principal who does that, we shall close his office, I assure you. Yes. Finally, excuse me. Finally, I want to request all the members, particularly the members of Parliament, the MCS, if you want to assist this society, can you invest in education? Not on contract, but education. Let a child who was supposed to be an engineer, who was supposed to be a doctor, let him not miss a school because of bursary. Please, we must invest in education if we want to assist this society. The governor has started, I want you to join in him hand. Otherwise...
Can you say that in Kisomali, please?
Kisomali. Abdi is requesting me to say that one in Kisomali. Waxaan sheegi rabaa dadka la soo doortay, particularly the MPs, the MCS, dadweynahan haddaan inaan saacidayn aan rabna, shayga lagu saacidayn kara maxay tahay? Waa inaan dhaqaalaha gelina education. Cunug engineer noqon lahay, cunug daktar noqon lahay, hantaa lacag laan aad iskuul ugu drop garaya, soo dhib maaha. Laakiin shidada dadweynahan maxaa waaye? Contract C. MP ma soo gali? Haa, contract C. Hiyo pesa ya contract itaenda kwa choo. Lakini elimu ya engineer musqul ma aadaysa. Marka waxaan ka codsanaa society-gan Kenya kala waa ka dambaysaa sida kaliya xun kor ugu soo qaadi karna maxay tahay? Education and dhaqaalaha gelina. However, it is not a function in the county government. The governor has tried. Please also continue. And I want you to assure us, Mr. Governor, you know, I was the person who had the most challenge because parents normally call me. Mwalimu mtoto amefuguswa. When I talk to the principal and I say, ma'am, why do I have to chase them because what do I feed with them? You see, we were in a very tight corner. Now that you have assisted, parents are asking me, Your His Excellency, parents are asking me, is it only one term? Is it only 1 year? Okay. Okay. Is it only 1 year? Is it only one term? Say something about that. Otherwise, thank you so much. Asante.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Director. The next person I will call is the Chairman of Education Bursary Board, Mr. Haftin Kulo. Karibu.
Our Governor, MPs present, our members of County Assembly present, all distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, with your permission, allow me to introduce members of the County Bursary Board who have been entrusted with this fund and working very tirelessly for the success of this day. And allow me to ask them to stand up from where they are, please. Members of County Bursary Board. Up there, sir, is Mr. Olad. There he is. Then Dr. Isaac there. Then Mr. Gabro. Then Madam Abram. There I have Sister Hawa. Then Mr. Abdul Majid. And Shebe, where are you? Here, there they are. So this we are 10, and then Mr. Suleiman, our accountant, sorry. And then we have got also Dr. Abdul Qadir. So these are the members of the County Bursary Board. Boss. Now, it gives me a great pleasure to join you here today for the official launch of the 2023 Mandera County Bursary Board program amounting to a record of Kenya shillings 350 million to support all students in public secondary schools and those studying in colleges and universities. Sir, while it is the responsibility of the national government policy to provide free secondary education, it has become practically impossible for parents from poor background to afford fees for boarding schools. And as we all know, our county has high level of poverty index coupled with ravaging drought, insecurity, worsening the condition of the compact majority of the residents. While we all appreciate what has been done by the previous regime, the success stories of the previous administration, such as sponsoring 15 female students for Turkey program, educating teachers in teachers training colleges, TVETs, I wish to categorically applaud you and thank you for ensuring that every household in Mandera County feels the benefit of the devolved government at its doorstep, because parents, well-wishers, and guardians have been relieved of the burden of paying fees from next year. Sir, I want to mention that at this function, 16,030 students, 16,030 students in Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4 will benefit from this scheme. I would like to make it very clear that when the governor met all the principals of Mandera County, they agreed that the governor was to pay 60% of the total annual fees for boarding schools based on the nature of the schools, and 70% for day schools. And the money is to be staggered in 3 phases as follows. First term, 50%. Second term, 30%. Third term, 20%. Currently, the board has approved 20% to operationalize the school as we open on 20th January 2023, and the remaining 30% will be immediately disbursed after data verification of the students will be complete. And yes, and at this juncture, sir, very briefly, I want to thank you for 4 things. Number 1, you have made your promise come true by walking the talk through your manifesto which you gave to electors during the campaign. Number two, you have came to rescue our parents at this very difficult time. Number three, you have also ensured that there is easy access, transition, and completion for all students in Mandera County. And I want to assure parents from where I stand that from next year, you are not required to pay any fees, and that's an applaud to you, Bana Governor, from this year, from this term. So I would also wish to ask the management of all different schools to ensure the prudent use of the money, finally. And sir, I want to assure you from where I stand that members of County Busary Board will ensure that they are committed to make sure your dream becomes a reality. And I want to assure you that the money will be disbursed in the shortest time possible without further delay. Thank you very much, sir.
His Excellency, I also want to invite the Secretary of Kenya National Union of Teachers, Mr. Hussein Hassan.
Bismillah. His Excellency, our Governor Mohamed Adan Khalif, His Excellency, our Deputy Governor Dr. Ali, all members of National Assembly present, our County Commissioner and his team, members of County Assembly present, all other stakeholders who are present, parents who are really filled with joy, youth who are present, and many others. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May I really take this opportunity to thank the Almighty Allah who has really given us this very beautiful opportunity to gather here today when all of us are healthy and sound. May I take my second opportunity to congratulate His Excellency the Governor for a wonderful act that he has really shown the public of Mandera today. It is really a unique act that has never been there, probably in some other counties that we don't have information, but in Mandera County it is a unique act that is waiving secondary students fees. The public who are seated here today, from the look, they are very much joyful. Why? Before this, all the parents, when the school almost come to opening, they are in a state of dilemma, confusion, and so many others. Today, they are only planning to buy bags for their children and send them to school without, seeking for fees. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and that is you as a person who really sat and initiated in your manifesto and you fulfilled it. Thank you very much. God bless. Please. No, go to Bana. Wait, Bana. The next thing that I really want to talk about is Your Excellency, all the head teachers had their routine to pay, to get money from the students. Today, I'm a unionist and I'm very much close to the teachers. Their lamentation, I have to air it out because it should not be hidden and then be lamenting around there because I am their voice as the union. Their problem was the schools had bulk of outstanding. Now that the bursary has came and started, from now that students will not pay fees anymore. What about the huge balances that remain with the students before? What will be the catering for that? Is a big question that, head teachers were asking themselves. Two,
I may kindly request Our Excellency for the good act that you have shown, with the help of God, it should be continuous so that we'll not sit back and say, oh, the help was only a term or two or a year. We pray that this will become a very successful for you until the time really comes to an end. For the members of National Assembly, I want to just say a word. Members of National Assembly, I have a word for you. Kindly, now that the bursary for secondary schools have been waived by the county government, the very big question, what about the CDF that you have been distributing to all the schools in Mandera County? What will it be its function? Kindly, there are students who are at universities, students in colleges, tertiary colleges, and so many. I think that will cater for all those students in universities, in colleges, and so. The next thing that I really want to say, in bursaries, CDF bursary, kindly, I request the member of National Assembly to be fair to some extent. We are getting information that the students are not equitably given, the consideration, because you hear a person in a certain university doing medicine is given 400,000, and then another one doing the same in another university is given 20,000. That can't be equated. So generously follow the footsteps of Our Excellency Mohamed Adan Khalif, and kindly equate it the way he has really shown you the footsteps. The other thing that I really wanted to add, hello, please, just 1 minute. I just want to add is, teachers, remember the backbone of the community. The backbone of the communities are teachers. Teachers are really forgotten. I may say this one, they are forgotten by the national member of National Assembly and even the county government. Where today, county governments, in wherever the work that is done, in all the 30 wards, teachers are not considered. Kindly, teachers are economically down. They are economically down. Can you try to see how best you can uplift them so that they can happily enjoy in their work and educate your children very well? Otherwise, I may say thank you very much. God bless us all. And the last word that I may give it to the governor for all this is nothing that our prayer. Our prayer is, we pray for your good health and prosperous leadership. Otherwise, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, our NAT Secretary. Before I welcome the final chairman, I welcome the final person, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the staff of Mandera County who have done a great job to see the success of this day, especially the staff from Ministry of Education and Bursary Board who have made sure this today is successful. I will not also forget the staff from the whole county, especially from the governor's office and the delivery and monitoring section led by Ukash and Ahmed Ali, who have done a great job for the success of today. I will take this opportunity to welcome the chairman of Mandera Education Committee in our local assembly, Mr. Rashid, MCA, Kotulo Ward.
Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Akam oltan. Setin. Fi'atin. Bismillah. Your Excellency, our Governor, Deputy Governor, County Commissioner, our members of Parliament, all CCs present, my colleagues from County Assembly, Assalamu alaikum again. Langu kwanza ni kushukuru His Excellency Governor Hon.Mohamed Adan Khalif. Tunajua some few months ago wakati ya election alituahidi atatupatia free secondary education. Na jazahullahu khairan kwa ile kazi anafanya leo, na leo siku hii anatimiza hiyo ahadi. Sio? Si anatimiza? Tunasema asante, tunashukuru yeye. On behalf of the people of Mandera, the people of Kutulo, mimi hasa nashukuru gavana yangu. Na hii shughuli leo, launch hii imekuja kwa wakati yake. Wakati sisi watu wetu wanapita wakati ngumu sana ya ukame na watu wanateseka. Alhamdulillah, hii ni faraja min Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala na kwa gavana yetu pia, na tunashukuru yeye. Recently County Assembly tulikubalia County Executive, tulipitisha pesa shilingi milioni 350, na hiyo pesa ilikuwa 3 times ile busary ilikuwa mbeleni. Na hiyo inamaanisha governor alikuwa priority yake ya kwanza ilikuwa investment in education, and if you invest in education return yake itakuwa kubwa sana, na tunashukuru. Na inshallah taala ile inafanyika leo hii, matunda yake inshallah taala tutaona in the next few years, in the next 6-7 years inshallah taala. Na sisi kama County Assembly Committee ya Education tunaomba leo tukutimiza hii mambo ya busary, mambo ya fees kisha inshallah taala, tunaomba pia na tunashikana inshallah taala mkono na wizara na governor, tunaomba pia tupate food program ya shule. Tunajua mtu akipata fees bado anahitaji kwenda shule, wengine wakirudi nyumbani hawapati chakula. Tunaomba inshallah taala governor yetu atie kwa kitabu yake tena inshallah taala atusaidie watoto wetu wapate chakula kwa shule. Kwanza wale wadogo, wale wanaenda nursery school na wale wanaenda lower primary school, at least wapate chakula ya shule kwa shule inshallah taala. Na hiyo pia nakumbushwa iko already kwa budget inshallah taala, inatimika biidhnillah taala. Na tunaomba inshallah taala tutajaribu kila namna kusaidiana na wizara kwa assembly na kwa committee, busary fund committee. Easy check most of the time tuliambiwa, mimi ni mgeni kwa assembly, lakini niliambiwa most of the time ward busary committee wakimaliza kazi yao, kazi ya kudisperse check to schools na colleges inacholewa sana, inakaa hapa sana kwa busary committee hapa headquarters. Tafadhali sisi kazi yetu ni kuhakikisha tunapata fund, alafu nyinyi kazi yenu ni kudisperse hiyo checks ifike kwa shule. Hakuna sasa tunaambia walimu headmasters wasifukuze shule, wasifukuze watoto shule, lakini kama pesa haitafika huko shule pia haitaweza kufanya kazi. Tunaomba hiyo check ifike kwa shule haraka kwa wakati yake inshallah taala. Na kupeana hii pesa haimaanishi hatufuatili kazi ya assembly ya hiyo committee yangu, bado ni oversight. Hii pesa lazima tutafata vile imetolewa na vile imefika kwa shule na vile itasaidia watoto. Na watu wa shule pia wa headmaster wa shule, principals, lazima wajue hii pesa tutahesabiana nao, na hii pesa lazima itamweke vile inatakikana. So kwa hivyo inshallah taala tunataka usaidizi wenu, na sisi kwa pande yetu inshallah taala tutasimamia na tutasaidia vile tutawezana biidhnillah taala. Na governor ya misho, members of parliament wako hapa, tuko na shida ya shortage of teachers in this county, na tumeona initiative ya counties zingine na some members of parliament here. Kwanza members of parliament from my area Mandera South, nimeona akitangaza scholarship, full scholarship kwa wanafunzi wale wanaenda kusoma kwa kama walimu. Mheshimiwa Kore yako hapa. Nataka kwa ile sub counties zingine na constituencies zingine inshallah taala tunaomba hiyo tuone tena itimike kwa ile ifanyike tena kwa zile constituencies zingine biidhnillah taala. Na sisi kwa county, kwa assembly tutasaidia biidhnillah taala. na kwa ile program ya ulianza ya task force ya ECD, hiyo tutaongea siku yake. Wamefanya kazi mzuri na tunatarajia inshallah taala tutapatia report mzuri, na sisi kama committee na assembly biidhnillah taala tutakuwa kwa mstari ya mbele kutekeleza kama kuna any review ya ile laws tuko nayo hapa, ndio tuendeleze msomo wetu endelee. So kwa hiyo machache nashukuru, na biidhnillah taala tunasema thank you, ahsantum, jazakumullahu khairan.
Thank you Mheshimiwa inshallah Rashid ya Sheikh inshallah barakallahu fikum. Rera mamala dale. Saab kwa yarade mahada madashen. Watu wamechoka. Marka inshallah wa taala microphone ka dhinaca kale ayaan u galayna. Dhinaca marka inshallah wa taala waxaan ku soo dhaweynaya microphone MCA ga Rhamu ayaan ku soo dhaweynaa. Mheshimiwa Qanjibo ayaa maartay inshallah koow laba. Marka inshallah soo dhaweeya gaba.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waramo yoya amale yoya isanaga yumamiti warri armigade janja choftuma na afaan ingilishif Kiswahili dubbaten way beekna afaan garriiti fi rabbe demsi armigade jata afaan Somali dubbatti akidan sa gurkesan banada akidan sa taqasa yo rabbe nami ambillauni Hon Adan Maalim Elwaq North dakika moja. Next itakuwa Yusuf Sheikh Adan Faisal Abdunur Adan, kujeni karibu tafadhal.
Assalamu alaikum watu ya Rhamu. Nagai qabdu. Galat qabdani, Your Excellency the Governor, all protocol observed. Anafangari dubada. Elwaqi nagadoratani chairman budget. Busary dan tawiya kan normal lo chujiru, Your Excellency Governor ni balanki kuya kambena kan sanarra fude amalle Rhamu ke sallon chanada Rhamu ti ulana mi chufti twaltruf arma walgeta nimidi nami Rhamu gadem ka elwaqi kurabuse armiketa kamadera kurabusu armita kabanisa kurabusu armita akaze chuni ulani twalga yani tarami twalga armatana fi Rhamu namchufata yani akasini Busary dan normal lonchani ijoolleen teessanii akkasiin iskuulii yoo rabbiin guddaan tochi January tan kees wiikii gaddeem kees yoo rabbiin guddaan dhaqti nulleen akka baarlamaanaatti harki kennineefi gaafana guyyaa dheengaddaa Busary inni gadi dhufee naaniin supplementary sablisinee isii waan sun keessatti agarree sagalee kee jira programmeen Busary kee jira sablisineefi akkasiin isanii gad dabarsine akkas inshallah akka baarlamaanaalee akkasiin gashaqeene tallee isaan kuu qabaatan taane nafikiria hawa hiyo ni ya wananchi. Naona pia kuna waheshimiwa kutoka national pia wako hapa, MPs wetu pia hawa pia wako na Busary ya kutangaza. Tunaomba hawa pia wakiwa hapa mbele ya wananchi pia watangaze kila sub-county wako na Busary ngapi wanataka kupeana, ili wananchi pia wajue watachukua forms kutoka wapi. Ndio pia wasaidike ku distribute hiyo Busary. Ya pili, kuna hii kitu kila waheshimiwa wa national government ambaye wako hapa ma MPs wameweka kwa social media ya kusema Busary is tied to voter, yani where you vote from. Hii maneno tuwachane nayo. Busary ni ya wananchi maskini ya watu ya Mandera. Hiyo pesa serikali imetoa na wananchi wananchi wa Mandera lazima wasaidike nayo. Mtu ambaye ametoka Mandera East anaweza saidika na bursary ya Mandera North akikosa ya Mandera East. Lakini ukifunga hawa kwa mambo ya kura, hiyo haisaidii. Tuwachane na hiyo mambo ya kura, watu wapewe bursary, tutangaze ya wananchi bursary wapewe vizuri inshallah. Asanteni sana.
Sawa, asante. Kiliweheri.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rhamu, assalamu alaikum. Ani magacayga waa Yusuf Sheekh Adan, waxaa liga soo doortaa Kiliweheri Banisa constituency. Alhamdulillah, kolley dawladdan saa u jeedin waa dawlad oo ballamo leh. Shantii bilood hadda aan xafiiska aan ku jirnay, governaga wuxuu ballan qaaday yani sideeda u dhacaysa raashin waa hesheen. haddana maanta waxaan u mahadcelinaynaa ilaahay ka sokow governaga oo ma arkino in fududeeyay ayadoo dhibka maanta lagu jiro abaarahan iyo dhibkan ku jiro idinkoo aan ka fikiraynin inteen ka keenaa cunugayga school fees aan ka fikiraynin ilaahay aan ugu mahadcelinaynaa governaga ugu mahadcelinaynaa insha Allah. idinkan waxaa laydinka rabaa inaad dawladdiin aad garab istaagtiin aad ma arkin oo marka mar walbaba sida hadda oo dhibka socda security-ga yani oo aad u xun inaad dawladda la shaqaysiin oo ayadana insha Allah in garab istaagto say hadda in garab istaagan tahay shan sano aan ku dhameeyno insha Allah iyo si wixii ka dambeeyay aad u mahadsantiin. Wassalaamu alaykum.
Sawa, asante. Mheshimiwa Faisal wa Township Gadiat.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Rhamu yoya abale yoya mashallah aguya kan zai furasun qabu wa anta furasun qabnef wa anduri ambarad Rhamut gaddu fanin duri wan sirkalo chufa bele guddan kesa gaddu kesa tochan lakin arwayarani sirkali nabadalame waqtigi nabadalame yani ujita naga fudani Rhamu gaddu fan marki ala nafne nafan gaddu fne His Excellency Governor Hon.Mohamed Adan gaf election kan wan gafatani isi wanta kayaran kun intatetan ardale wan sangafa chujirtani isi tamun kan mo wantu kun indemt wantu kun indemti ganishani gan ko na mo sani toch ojja isi demti fetani sirkali ke sankana ku qabada marka inshallah His Excellency, I had my own pain, but I have come to witness this occasion. It is rare, it can't just happen, it has happened. Many people thought this was just election campaign, but you have walked the talk, and we will support you for the 5 years we'll be there. But the other thing, Mandera County is becoming a security zone. Mandera County is becoming a security zone. Every morning we cannot bury people on our roads. If it is the number of security officers we have, we need to work, we need to sit as a county and have a formula to fight these people. Their numbers are counted. Warrior Matara Kankarakesa Nudib. Kamisho diram kanami jeskurini wantu kuno jalala nam dikatok nam shan nam jaka karakesa jan isi nam jaf nam shan nufura dawura damne ya sirkala nintu banna diyarita. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Adan Ali of Morodile.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ana warkayga ma badina waa soo gaabina martida sharafta la noo imaade soo dhawaada Mandera North ku soo dhawaada anigoo afka Mandera North ku soo hadlaa cidiina ku soo dhawaada mideeda kala waxaan mahad weyn u celinaa governaga oo waaragti waajibka laga rabay gutay aan mahad u celinaa waxaan si fiican ugu dardaarma rabaa in biyaalka la soo doortay maadaama uu governaga waajibkiisa gutay anaka MCS kana la soo doortina waa ku xignaa waajibkayna waa gudane in biyaalka la soo doortay waxaan u dardaarmaa busary-gan lagu xiraa IDgii baa certificate kina ay istaajiyaan oo wax loo soo doortay dadku ay u adeegaan bursary-ga ay daacad u bixiyaan. Number 2 iskuulahan primary iskuul GSS lana junior secondary school dhaha jiraan. Imbiyaalka waxaan ka codsanaynaa CDF tu horeysa iskuulaha waxa kala islaan waa macallimiinta staff quotas ma qabaan iskuulaha intay consider gareen maadaama waajib ku weynaas governor ka qaaday. dadweynaha waxaan ka codsanaynaa waqtiga campaign-kan meeshaan joogne dawladayna wax baa laga sheegay dawladayna mirahay dhashay ku soo dhawaada. waxaa kaloo ninka codsanaa governor ma aragtayna laba dhan looga dhiga si governor anatosha miaka ngine tano maktano tena siasa tumeanza hivi. dadweynaha waxaan ka codsanaynaa inay governor la shaqeeyaan. aad iyo aad u mahadsantiin.
Ismail Sheikh waa saabito.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. مدو كوبات مرتي شرفت لي سودو هذا مندرا نوت سودو هذا ممكن سودو هذا مد لباد وحان مهد آدي أدو على سيدي ولا لي هرتي وعليان قافنا إي دولة ديسة سيدي شرفت لي أو بازريقا وقرتين إن حلي كان أبارت الله جوغو أي تلقي وهو بحيان بازري سكندري سكول سيقولها فري وارنا اللي هلي كرين oo amaan mudan oo sharaf leh. waxaan markaa rabaa inaan governor iyo dawladda u sheega maalinkaan soo galeynay kursigan oo 2020 campaign ka damba annagoo loo fileer nagu taala soo galnay kursi faleerta koobaad wax nagu taal ish faleerta labaad wax nagu taal birida nagu taal wana governor faleerta koobaad oo birida nagu taal waa naga bixisay waa mid education waa naga baxday hadda aan dabada u ka dhiganay waxaan rabnaa mid labaad oo ish nagu taala waa mid abaarta onk especially asxaabta sub-county abaar ayaa ka jirta biilaan ayaa ka jirta xooggan waxaan rabnaa bwana governor sidii aad midaan noogu bixisay taasna isugu xisaabtantid insha allahu tacaala faleertaas labaad aad naga siibtid. thank you very much.
Bishar Sheikh Mukhtar Wargadud Ward.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. قريويا في عندي الرامو أف سومالي ساس مقرنا لكن الحمد لله وانت ذا إن شاء الله أفكرنا وكذا لكن ما شاء الله تقرار ربي قد قال قلشنا كربي قدرني مسؤول كيسان جبي كرما قلتين قدو في سني كنا لان قلتين وقال سي ربي قد قال قلشين كلام ميسو غافنا كنا قال قلشين غافورنا إني أكن كامبين ديمو وري أم غافنا سيركالي سجفتي UDM أنا مو شما دقة كأوبيا إدان كسيني أتا توتي أمو غافنا كان كامبين داوكاني مانيفستو سوانتي كسا قرا قبو أكيني يوربين قداني جنوري سينجتي يولي كمو يوسيس غورسينتو أحدي سن رفود أحدي سناتي ميزمون تيميزين أحدي سنوات من أركان نغرسي سناتي ميزمون تيميزين أكاسي قيانكو يا زايد فراسوتي ربين قداني سلي جازيانا تيمي ساتي في ورشفة جازينا في تاندي بيني نولينا كم سياسي كبر كان قدورة ثاني chama to kolle ka chama dibi ke jurulle wanu lalle maslahi umaddi tanata no amanta na dure jun sin lal lame maslahi fi lalu jurun jurem sen kamuyu wanti sin lal wan sirkali siga dinduf ka gavana ga dindufe agnu duri nejenne akiran saiti awin aka sille ko qabatan tan ta misho andu baduni nami jifti kin garaza adu bate tan gaba damanta na bazari na basan Bursary school yo serikali tibase yole na gisini school lakt isari wazazi wanizartatu agisana kisha yole te sana gisini school lakte amantan busara rafura na michiftin bande sinchalla hadira rafura rafudali tanke sabahon tamisho refu union nat armajete wanyere yole ni outstanding fees rafera nelani outstanding fees tanira tamanta certificate chuf هيد مثلا لوكات تلاتير كقبت county national dare ministry education le wire certificate minado wan tawfis ke sado wan injirto aga disere wana usadu county director what you need to do and to enforce it that no certificate is withheld in the schools. Every student who has finished, whether he has an outstanding that certificate must be given out on immediate basis so that this child can go and prosper his education further. That is my request. Thank you very much, His Excellency the Governor and his team.
Adan Nura watakaba South.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. تركيا كم داس اسمع يوسن سو ما في أنا خير الحمد لله ربي سنبارك سنة جزاك الله خيرا وأنا نسيه إجنو دورة ثاني رالي نكول تجبهاني دوما غافنا في تيميسا كولينجور دفع وان خيركي وان مهمة كماندليو نمتيمو غياكنا دوما يوتنام سنتاتي غافني أكان كامبين دفنو غافنا يو إنني أجرا بده سكندري بياشته تشيرو دو قدوكو بده يوان كان تشيرا إنه دو قدوك سودان دوما نميجي سيجي كاغلين صاحبا إن دلتا غرباك إن غافا رب خير كه نافي شلا جسمي سنيني ناد نوغر سيسه أقوانين واني نميت ياد كادوب نمي نمدا عادي تشوف ريكشن تاتو نانو أغار سيسه إن شاء الله نقول لك مسؤولة غربتي ساتي غربتي كنافي إن شاء الله دعيدين وكلمة إن شاء الله جزاك الله خيرا.
مع شكري وقتي وود. راحوي ولافك وتياري تفضل.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رامو وحوم لينا دتك ولا لي يقولي وحيكون لنا في قراء أنا في صوماليا نقول الله سيد دتك كلو فهمين أي دقيقتان سوما مشموع Governor, all our MPs, our county security team led by the county commissioner and all other protocols observed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mheshimiwa Governor, middugo reisa aniga waxaan rabaa inaan ku mahadceliyo on behalf of the MCAs of Mandera North. Waa ku mahadsan tahay inaad launch gaanayta bursary-ga 350 million as meeshaan ku launch gareysa mahad weyn aan kaaga celinayaa Mandera North. Haddaanani midda labaad bana Governor, sidoo Mheshimiwa Ismaaciil u sheegay sub-county-gan waxaa ka jirta arrinta abaarta weli dhul badan oo biyo aan helin oo biyo dhaamin u baahan ayaa jirta. Magaalada Asxaabito a drum of 200 liters cost 300 shillings. Area surrounding kullina biyo ma laha. Bana Governor waxaan rabnaa in water buza meeshaan Asxaabito sub-county lagu station gareeyo oo all the areas or surrounding Asxaabito division and Ola division, those three wards Asxaabito, Marodile and Gutija, any water buza Louis station gareeyo oo dadkaas biyo la siiyo horta waa ka codsanayna mid ugu horreys. Midda labaad bana Governor, I think I will say this in English because I want the county commissioner and the security team to also hear this. As has been said by Mheshimiwa Faisal, there is a problem in this county. As we speak, there is an incident between Ola and Sarman. A vehicle has been attacked. A mother who is pregnant, who is the spouse of a security officer, has lost her life. Mr. County Commissioner, just here, Jabbi, the last 6 months, more than 10 times were attacked the station in Jabbi, the officers in Jabbi. And the only work they do is to defend themselves. Bana County Commissioner, those culprits, those terrorists are moving from one village to another. Bana County Commissioner, from Lefe up to Banisa, all these roads are insecure. Bana County Commissioner, and we want the county security team to take a very swift action and collaborate with the communities so that those guys are flushed out. Mr. Governor, arrintan as bilowday oo bursary-ga ku saabsan waa arrin social transformation hagaajinaysa. 16,500 oo arday waxaas daartay dadweynaha dhibaatada ugu weyneed ayaas bana Governor daartay. Waa kaaga mahadcelinaynaa. Nelson Mandela says the greatest weapon you can use to change a society is through education. Bana Governor, And that is what you have chosen. And we will thank you for that, Mr. Governor. Lastly, our honorable MPs, I want you to emulate the MP for Wajir South and sponsor teachers, because that is the greatest gap we have. Macallimiinta ardayda dhibaatada ugu weyn oo haysata waa arinta macallimiin laanta. MPyaalka waxaan ka codsanaynaa maadaama governor as secondary education as 70% free ka dhigi, waxaan ka codsanaynaa in secondary teachers and primary teachers as sponsorships isiin, or so that we can transform this county in the next 5 years. Waa ku mahadsantihiin. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
waxaan soo dhaweynaa waana gadiyeysa maantana Mheshimiwa Isaaq Dair Fulbeegtu gadiyeysa.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rhamu hoya. Alhamdulillah rabbi galat khaba ba'da sungisani warramu ka guya kana gavana kesani diftani kesuma sarmati taga badan galat khab. Marke du binga bab dwar waayedani dawladdiin ganni kudan county kayrnu gamarre dawladdeenu ta gavana ali roba kasimiti nu waaye ni manifesto te ndabarkana ganni kudan ka gavana ali roba maendeleo la famullatera maendeleo ne samullat la firra muldat ganni kudan ka Mohamed Adan khalif illa inshallah yo rabbere maendeleo isi nafis namna ma ramullat feda maayel gavana roban wan sila la faqabatan chufago khabate miti amma wanni hafiga khabata nagisi nafna ma ramullat feda tidiyala warrambo wanni mithila ar programmer di billawati gafuna na waye ne chama kurbesa oja sangadoratan isgul janwari yo banani iyole kurbesin bitina manto chain isgulum gesa na kamo kanamit dufte ya wanta kargani namtichi borana to hese wayede wanta kinargin takallen dagayin yo agartina yami bana wana kanayet akanamiti wanta kinargin katakallen dagayin Mohamed Adan khalif harito chitanamiti markenam kan yo rabbere isani dawladdi tana dortan fedan warramolle isani geftani fedan dawladdin Mohamed Adan khalifi waziri kudan kesa afurrambo gaduf wazu hum khabdusa iya maalim bisharo kenu Ibrahim al-Yawmidi Reza waziri Aminan tenu Ibrahim ka finance warresa barre shabure inis ata dubin gefina yo Rhamu santatani ana lena tawarum Rhamu tibidi bana smara tiyerina ambo mane na soal sun Mheshimiwa kulowi fi adana jile ngafata ni sile warum Rhamu ti war machige se nagese marke duba Rhamu santatan galat khabdani dawlatan yorab bire jadda kulli refu war refu rafanke kan dubbat waayedani ijole nega miduban dhaxte isani deebiteni narbitena ba'data iskula ke sabahanille waan xaafimada gadeem kasila leefu beese kaad furo isbitaala kana dhaxan oridur waan kana baasan cuf kadur iskula baasan kadur isbitaala baasan kan cuf maantochan nafadde fatan yosin gabbat marka dawladdiin dawladdi gabbinaati arkida awas markida ona dhageysisa warramoti jazakallahu khair.
Shukran Mheshimiwa Isaaq. Na mimi angadiyesu minority leader MCA Lafe Rahoi, karibu.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rhamu, assalamu alaikum. His Excellency the Governor, the Deputy Governor, our MPs of National Assembly, my colleagues, County Assembly members present, County Commissioner and his team of the security, wananchi wa Rhamu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. waxay barteen hata beeraha ma tabcadaan marka raashin la qaybiyo dadka raashin ay sugaan hadda busary astusti khayr la ku sii busary-ga sayto inta waqtigaada aad joogto ninka ka dambeeyo wixii raba sameeyo inaad sustained aad noqdaan ka codsanaynaa waxa kale oo ka codsanaa micishmuha governor khayr la ku sii dadka baadiyaha way baabeen micishmuha governor magaalowd waa la rooyo biiqaba waa la cabahaya waa iska ladin laakiin baadi waa lagu baay daruurto yar meel kadii waa la iskugu guuraa meesho kale walax yar bii galayeen waa lagu guurayaa ani waxaan codsanaa dawladda county-ga waxaan ka codsanayaa dadka reemiga meeshii u guuraan bana booyada lagu daba qaado bii loo dhaamay micishmuha governor haddaan saas la yeelin haddaan busary ka fikiri nolosha dadka haddana gooni ahaan laga sii fikiri doonaa dhibaato weyn si dhici doonta marka sida aawadeed dadka reer guuraaga in bii loo dhaamiyaan codsanaya aniga meel kastoo joogaan Mandera County warkayga intaasaan ku soo gaabinayaa sub-county-yaalka kale Rhamu waxaad ogaatiin maanta life ay fiirsanayaan waxay u shalaynayaan lunchigan in lagu qabtaa sub-county-yaalka dokotaaskas marka nasiibkiina fiican warkayga waa soo gaabinaya assalaamu calaykum waraxmatullahi wabarakaatu
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Rhamu yoya, warki yoya, arda refu mheshimiwa Faisal Armejate wayedan indeko wanikan qabede dalanso qabeda kasimitiyo arda nami zaid faranso qabana kasimiti isana mo faransuna wali qabdu so ilma faracsanidin reer Rhamu waxaan rabaa inaan idin sheego dawladda korbes daradan soo dooranay manifesto Mohamed Adan khalif his excellency uu maaragta uu soo saaray ayaan maaragta maanta loo imaaday reer Rhamu aadna waa u mahadsantiin saanaad u soo baxday qorraxduna way soo jeedaa waan soo gaabini ani 2 daqiiqaan hadli majority leader ayaan u dhiibaa marka insha Allah ta'ala noo dulqaada mid ugu horeysaan rabaa inaan ka hadlo waxa waay the security of this town. Actually I want to tell the DCC and the county commissioner in this young small town we have almost 4 barriers in this town. I want to appeal to the security team, all these barriers must be removed. Barrier-yaasha anayta anaga magaalada nagu hayaan inna laga bixiyo ayaan rabnaa. Dadki wale wa vijana wa pikipiki, wa vijana wa taxi, magaalada way ku shaqaysan waayeen. Security, that must be done. Tan labaad waxaan rabaa inaan idin sheego reer Rhamu darad ama waxaad noo soo doorateen inaan maendeleo idin keeno soo maahano maendeleo haddii aan idin keeno inaad ka hor istaagtaan ma ahan haddii aad ka hor istaagtaan wixii annagaan keenaad ka hor istaagteen daraadow hadda laami ayaa waxaa la marinayaa jidkan weyn ilaa maaragta ee saala la geenayaa daashashkan oo ku yaala maaragta jididka dhacdiis oo la jibiyey annaga maendeleo ayaan u baahannahay marka insha allahu tacaala laamiga markuu noo dhammaado waxaan insha Allah ku dadaali doonaa inaan maaragta aan fariisano aan maaragta guriyaal niila dhiso aad ku shaqaysan doontaan dawladda ay wax ka hesho oo shacabkana ay wax ka helaan mid kale aan rab inaan ku daro aan ugu baxayo waxa way ugu dambayso waxa way darad markaan maqlay arintan maaragta manifesto oo his excellency inuu rabo inuu ka suubiyo magaalada Rhamu waxaan qaban qaabiyay Peace Tournament League or MC Rhamu udige sasa mahano wa vijana mupo 15 games 15 teams ayaa ciyaareen waxa isku soo hertay Al Ahli iyo Marina insha Allah ta'ala leaders na waan soo dhaweyn doonaa finalka berri ayaan ka dhigan doonaa insha Allah ta'ala waad maadsantiin waxaan soo dhaweynay majority leader ila soo dhaweeya majority karibu
It's okay. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellency, Governor of Mandera County, Mheshimiwa Mohamed Adan Khalif, the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Dr. Ali, members of Parliament, the Mandera County Security Team headed by the County Commissioner, honorable members of the County Assembly, the CECs and Chief of SAS. Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellency, leo kwanza ni siku yetu ya furaha sana kama wawakilishi wa watu wa Mandera katika Mandera County Assembly. Kwa sababu wakati wa kura nafikiri tulikuwa tumechukua ahadi ya kwamba tutahakikisha kwa uwezo wa Mwenyezi Mungu tukifika wakati wa kufungua shule watu wote wataenda kupata elimu ya bure katika shule ya sekondari katika Mandera County, na hiyo ahadi kupitia Mandera County Assembly nafikiria umetimiza. Kitu ya kwanza nafikiri ulileta is a supplementary budget kuhakikisha kwamba hayo mambo ambayo ulikuwa umechukua ahadi yametimizwa, na sisi kama Mandera County Assembly kuhakikisha kwamba maono yako na manifesto yako imetimia. Tumefanya hiyo, busary imepita. Mheshimiwa Rais, Mheshimiwa Governor, watu wametaja busary ambayo itatolewa na serikali yako ya shilingi milioni 350. Hii pesa tukibadilisha katika wanyama ambao tungewauza ili watoto wetu wabaki katika shule, inamaanisha kwamba kupata shilingi milioni 350 tungeuza mbuzi karibu 70,000. Inaan caruurta in school aan geysano January gan waxay u dhigan tahay inaan garno ama suuq geyno 70,000 oo neef oo ari ma xisaab yara 70,000 kaas oo neef dawladda His Excellency Governor way nagu caawisay maadaama maxal dhaha abaartay nagu dhacday. Ilaahina waxaan u barinaynaa in abaartan laga qaado kwamba mbuzi 70,000 imeweza kusalimishwa na hiyo usaidizi wa serikali, na kama ungebadilisha kwa ngamia ingekuwa ni karibu 20,000 ngamia 20,000, na kama ni ng'ombe ingekuwa ni karibu 35,000. Na hayo Mheshimiwa Governor, nafikiri kama Mheshimiwa Isagdar amesema, serikali ya hapo mbeleni tunasema imefanya kazi mzuri ya kuhakikisha imeingiza pesa katika miundo msingi. We have invested in infrastructure, na saizi serikali ambayo imetangulia, kila serikali iko na urithi yake. Urithi kwa maana ya legacy, kwamba baada hiyo serikali kuondoka itakumbukwa na kitu gani. Na tunashukuru Mheshimiwa Governor amesema anataka kukumbukwa kwa kuhakikisha capacity ya watu wa Mandera kupitia elimu imetambulika, kwa sababu kuhakikisha kwamba watu wa Mandera wamepata elimu ya bure, nafikiri sio legacy ndogo, sio urithi ndogo ya kuachia wananchi wa Kenya. Kwa hivyo sisi kama Mandera County Assembly, Mheshimiwa Governor, tunataka kupatia uhakikisho ya kwamba kwa niaba ya wale ambao wametuchagua tutaunga serikali mkono, serikali ambayo ni ya county, na vile vile kama wawakilishi wa wananchi wa Mandera County tutafanya kazi kwa karibu zaidi kwa serikali ya national, ambao pia tunajua wanachangia katika hali ngumu sana ya kuhakikisha watu wetu wanapata chakula, watu wetu pia wanapata elimu, na sisi kama wawakilishi wa watu, Mheshimiwa Governor, tunataka kuwapatia uhakikisho wetu kwamba tutafanya kazi na nyinyi. Na jambo lingine ningependa kuguzia Mheshimiwa Governor, na ninafurahi kwamba wabunge wetu wote wako hapa kwa siku ya leo, ni jambo la junior secondary school. Tunajua kwamba serikali inataka kuandika walimu kuhakikisha kwamba ile transition ya watoto kwenda junior secondary school iweze kufanyika. Na kwa kufanya hivyo kuna walimu ambao wanaandikwa, na walimu hao wanaandikwa sana sana pengine itakuwa ni watu ambao sio wa halisi ama wakazi wa Mandera. Kwa hivyo hao watu pia lazima serikali ifikirie ya kwamba hiyo shule ambayo serikali imetambua kwamba hiyo junior secondary school itakuwa domicile, tuhakikishe kwamba hizo shule at least imepata security ya kutosha ili watoto wetu waweze kwenda shule. Hata ikiwezekana kwa sababu wabunge wako hapa hivi na hiyo itakuwa ni jukumu ya national government, hao walimu ambao wataandikwa kuhakikisha kwamba hiyo manifesto ya serikali ya junior secondary school itatimia, watu wetu wa local wapewe priority na tuhakikishe kwamba hiyo agenda ya serikali imefaulu. Ninaambiwa kwamba wakati ni mfupi sana. Sisi tumekuja Mheshimiwa Governor kupatia mkono, sisi tuko likizo, lakini kwa hiyo wakati wetu tumesema kwamba kwa sababu hii jambo ni jambo muhimu sana, tuje tuchangamike na nyinyi ili tufurahie hii jambo la kihistoria, kwa sababu kuwapatia elimu ya bure watu ambao wamepitia hizi shida sio kazi kidogo sana. Na sisi tunashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu tumepata governor ambaye alikuwa na sisi miaka 5 iliyopita kama speaker wetu wa Mandera County Assembly, na anaelewa mambo mengi kama mwakilishi nambari ya kwanza shida ambayo watu wa Mandera tunapitia, na hivyo tunashukuru sana. Kwa hivyo tunasema asante, tutafanya wewe na kazi na Mungu akubariki. Asalamu alaykum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Inshallah bila kupoteza wakati tachukua fursa hii kualika Mheshimiwa wa Mandera North Meja Bashir Rhamu awe atajaribu kualika wenzake kabla hajaweza kusema moja miwili.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salamu alaikum Rhamu. Kwanza kabisa ningechukua fursa hii kuwakaribisha nyinyi wote katika hafla ambayo inafanyika Rhamu. Ni concert quarters ya Mandera North, so tunasema karibuni nyinyi wote. Governor, County Commissioner, MPs, MCS, nyote karibuni. Kabla sijaendelea, tuko na waheshimiwa wengine ambao wako na sisi hapa kutoka constituency zetu ya Mandera County. Nitawapatia fursa waje pia waongee na watu ya Mandera County, kwa maana hapa ni watu ya Mandera County wote ndio wanakaa. Na nimesema ni asante kwa Mwenyezi Mungu kutuleta hapa. Hasa mimi niko na furaha sana kwa maana ile manifesto ya kwanza nilikuwa nafurahia ilikuwa ni mambo ya busary ya secondary schools, na leo ni dhihirisho ya kwamba imekuwa launch in Mandera North constituency katika headquarter ambayo ni Rhamu. So mimi nasema asante sana, lakini yangu itakuwa ni nyuma. Nitapatia hii fursa nimwalike Mheshimiwa wa kutoka Lafey Mohamed Adan, yeye ni jirani, aje pia aongee na watu ya Rhamu na watu ya Mandera County dakika 2. Lakini Mheshimiwa, karibu.
Bismillah. His Excellency the Governor of Mandera County, His Excellency the Deputy Governor, the County Commissioner, the Area MP who is our host, Mheshimiwa Meja Bashir, and the honorable members who are with us today, my colleagues, the security team, our MCS, our county officials, na wananchi wa Rhamu, assalamu alaikum. Unajua Meja Bashir amesema mimi ni jirani, lakini amesahau hata mimi nimetoka Rhamu. Mimi nilikuwa mtu ya Rhamu, mimi nimesoma tu hii shule unaona hapa inaitwa Shantolei. Mimi nimemaliza Shantolei, nikasoma Sheikh Ali, so mimi ni mtu ya Rhamu. hivyo tafadhali. Na Mungu amefanya kwa sababu mimi nimetoka Rhamu nikuwe mheshimiwa ya jirani, sio? Haya, sawa, asanteni. Sasa nashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu ambaye ametuleta sisi wote hapa tukiwa na afya, na vile vile nataka nichukue fursa hii nishukuru His Excellency the Governor. Unajua sisi tulikuwa kwa ile mlengo ingine, hatukuwa tuna support governor, tulikuwa tunabinga hii maneno inaitwa kurbes. Leo tukikuja, mimi nilikuwa naambia Meja Bashir na governor, sisi tulikuwa tunasema kurbes kwisha, tunachinja kurbes, hakuna kurbes, lakini kurbes inaitwa nini? Unajua hata jina sijui kwa sababu sikuwa na support hii, lakini marka hadaaf Soomaali ku hadla annaka maanta Ilaah baa mahad u celinayna. Ilaahaygi meeshaan iskugu keenay ayaa mahad u celinayna. Awalan waxaa kaloo mahad u celinayna governorgeena oo countyga Mandera County Mohamed Adan khalif oo meeshaan iskugu keen wala yeeri nagu casuumay xafladan intaan ka soo qayb galna ayaa u mahad celinayna. Sidaan hadda Swahili ku sheegay, anigu waxaan lahay dadkii kurbes sabood garaynay ma ahayn orgi. Aniga orgi aan dhaana moogtaaf Soomaali afkaan waana yar dhibaa kisto, laakiin waa yar fahmaane horta, laakiin hadalka ay dhibaa. Marka kurbeskan anagu waxaan leen waa la qalanaa waa la cunaa aan leen, laakiin governorga maanta waxaan dhahay school fees waxa lagu bixin jiray kurbes suuq la geeyni jiray, maanta kurbeska adiga waa badbaadisay. marka waa u mahad celinayna governorga. arrin qof kasta aska fikiray ma ahayn, laakiin asaga maadaama waqtigii campaignka as u ballan qaaday dadka reer Mandera ayaas u ballan qaaday, waa arrin ayaas fulay, annagana garab ayaan ugu hanay. waxaa kaloo u mahad celinayaa MCS ki oo biilkan soo mariyeen, lacagtaan oo supplementary budget soo mariyeen ayaa u mahad celinaynaa horta awalan. marka walaalayaalow waxaan leenahay MCS iyo county government, waxaan leenahay lacagtaan maadaama dadweynaha maanta loo sheegay taariikh 23 iskuulaha ayaa la fura. idinkana waa ogtihiin, waa ku xisaabtanteen, waqti loo baahnay ayaas keenteen. marka waxaan leenahay dadweynaha iyo macallimiinta, anaka ma rabna. ana horta chief office ayaan soo ahaan jiray, county waa ka soo shaqeey, county waxay tahay waa garanaynaa. horta county-gan anakaan eedeynayna lacag ay ka hayaan maaha, national government ay ka yimaada meel control of budget la dhaha requisition loo diraa, meeshaas laga soo approve gareeya waa la keenaa. laakiin waxaan leenahay governorga iyo CEC finance, CEC education iyo dadka ku xilay kulli tafadhali sana lacagtaas heshiin priority tan ha laga dhiga. maxaa yeelay wadanka waan ognahay lacag la'aan ayaa ka jirta, laakiin anakana ma rabna. maxaa yeelay macallimiin la'aan ayaan haysan ka caawinayna, iskuulka macallimiin wax baraysa ma laha ayaan dhihaynaa. headmaster marka telephone loo soo diraba inta ay dhahan county-gan joognaa lacagtii aan daba ordi haynaa, intaasaan inta ay dhahaan ma rabna. lacagta walaalayaalow idinkana u fududeeya, iskuulka ilmaha si fiican waxa ugu barteena. MCS meeshaan ay ku hadleen waxay dhaheen governor waxaas qabtay waa aragni, MB-yaashaan lacagtooda ayakana ha noo sheegeena, arrintaan oo photo card lagu xiraan hala dhaafay dhaheen soo ma marka anaga waxaan in sheegaynaa reer Mandera leaders haddaan ahnay annaka waan fadhiisanay oo governorgaadna hogaamina. waxaan ku tashanay wixii secondary intay ay qaadata county-ga, annakana jaamacad iyo college aan qaadana. priority number 1 waxaa la siinaya education, ninkii macallin u socda ayaa la siinaya. number 2 takhtar ayaan dhahnay, aniga camal waxaan ahay number 3 engineering dadka baranayaan siinayna aan ku dhahay marka walaalayaal waxaan ka rabnaa arrintan footaaga waxa keenay ayaan in sheegaya nin dhahaya male nin kasto inta kiimaad maxay reer Mandera County waa walahnay laakiin sub county ayaa jirta annaka waxa la keenay rabaa system waxaan rabnaa dadka inta ay isu naxariistaan walaala ayaa leeyahay waxa soo dhacday oo la arkay nin cunugiisu ka qaatay 3 sub county aska qaatay jaamacad fiiskeed hal jaamacad bise annaka marka waxaan rabnaa system inta la keena ninka hadduu lafay ka apply garay intaas ka apply garay ninka Mandera East ama Mandera North so that qof kasta oo opportunity lacagtu waan ku filaani doontaa maxaa yeelay lacag badan ayaan busary ku bixin doonaa annaka lacagta ida haddii la dhaha secondary laguma bixinayo waxaa lagu bixinaa college ama university bis haddii la dhaha waa in ku filinta waana in ka soo heraysa maamulkaas daraaddeed ayaa keenay mheshimiwayaashaas arkaysiin intay baashaas ku xiraan laakiin taas waa laga maarmi doonaa system ayaa soo socdo oo county idil oona lagu apply garayni doono busary qof haddaad lafay ka apply garee meesheeda bisunas waxa ka heli doonaa marka systemkaasaa waxa kulliba ka dhigi doona same kuraay waxaan way dhamaani doontaa marka idinkana taasay ha noogala dulqaata marka mheshimiwa governor waxaan ka codsanaynaa meeshan waxaa laga dhawaajay horta sida ay dadku u sheegeen arrintan aniga sidaan ogaay governorgana wuu noo sheegi doonaa aniga waxaan ogaay tii Mandera East lagu launch garay oo free food relief eedo Mandera East lagu launch garay ogaay mid kale waa tanay mar governor waxaan ka codsanaynaa every sub county inta project weyn oo saan amal lagu launch garay so that at least dadka confidence oo county ga helaan mid soo socotana maadaama aska soo bilowday Mandera East Rhamu aad joogtid jirani waa maqlaysin lafay so the next program ni lafay so mujua hiyo next tutakutana lafay huko marka walaalayaal waxaan ka codsanaa governorgana ka codsanaynaa annakana aan garab ugu ahanay waxa la sheegay korbeeska maadaama aad badbaadisay oo suuq la geynay laga badbaadi waa maqashay on ayaa jira la dhahay your excellency arrintan oo onke waa ognahay arrintan amal oo wax fudud loo qaadan karo maaha arrin sustainability le maaha waa jooga wasiirka oo biyaha waa jooga waa og kwaasa wax sustainable maaha biyaha meeshan waldiri oo intaan hubiga u jirta ayaa gaariga wata busta ugu raqiisan lagu geynaa 7,000 laakiin waxaan ka codsanaynaa governor meelaha waa iskala dhaamaan meel hubi loo soo dhaansan kara ayaa jirta meel waxa jirta ceel loo gaari kara meelaha aan la gaari karin ayaa jirta saas MCA ga hadda sheegay dadkeena markaas roob yar asda meelii la iskugu guuro inta yar way dhamaanay marka walaalayaal waxaan ka codsanaynaa oo county government ka codsanaynaa arrimaha biyaha xoog inta ay saaraan meelahaas amal oo informal settlement hashaas yar oo markiiba oo permanent aan biyaha la siiya dadka marka ay isku soo guuraan ayaan ka codsanaynaa mid kale on governor ka codsanaynaa waxa waaya annaka waa wala tashanay county ahaan waa isla shaqaynaynaa ayaan dhahnay campaign waa soo dhamaaday markaan had waxaa la yar yaabay kisto meejan agtiisa fadhi dadkii odayaashii hadlay meeshan waxay ka cawteen waxay dhaheen county-ga dhib baa jira meeshan baahi baa jirta wax baa laga qayli war waxaan dhahay lafay baa qaylinay soo laheed oona jira cunto ma jirta laheed anagu waan yar xamanayne meeshaan ay waa meeshii oo laga asaasi county-ga marka daayinta qaylin lafay maxaa u malaysa marka taas waxay tusinaysaa dadka kulli inta isku wala mid yihiin baahida meel kasta ayay jirta marka waxaan codsanaynaa insha Allah governorgana wuu dadaali hayaa competent CECs waa joogaan chief officers MCS ku filan waa joogaan oo dhaqaalaha in fiirin doono waa joogaan annakana kor ayaan ka soo saaciideynaynaa marka waa isku xirannahay garab aan soo noqonaa oo soo duceyna iidankana waxaan ka codsanayaa jiiraan fiican intaad noqotiin abaartan waxa keenay iidanka soo naxariisanaynin 1 warbiyaas idsiini haynin markaas isdhaantiin war idinka baahin soo dhaweynaynin dhib yar markaas in qabsada kii jiiraanka in lahaa iska bilaabaysin marka idinka naftiina usu naxariista idinka walaale idinka isla degan war idinka hadaa usu naxariisana waysin yaa in naxariisana war ilaahay baan baryana baahidan kulli la sheegaya ilaahay baa dabooli kara laakiin ilaahay qalbigeena haddaan saafi ka dhigna asagana ducadu wuu naga aqbalaya marka annaka garabaan iska dhigna dad muslim baa ilaahay naga dhigay dad jiiraan baa ilaahay naga dhigay annaka aan isfiirana ana intaas ayaan ugu baxaya السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Asante, waxaan u yeeraynaa insha Allah Mheshimiwa wa Mandera South, Mheshimiwa Kore.
Assalamu alaikum. Mimi nafikiri nitazungumza Kiswahili nikichanganya na Kiingereza kwa faida ya ndugu zetu wa kutoka kwa media. Tuko na national media hapa, tuko na local media yetu hapa, na kwa sababu watu wengi kuanzia ma MCA na mheshimiwa ambaye amezungumza mbele yangu wameweza kuzungumza Kisomali kingi na Kigare kingi, mimi nitazungumza Kiswahili. Your Excellency Governor Hon.Mohamed Adan Khalif, governor wetu wa Mandera County, Bwana County Commissioner na security team yako, ndugu zetu MCAs kutoka Mandera County, CECs, madirectors na wafanyikazi wa county walioko hapa, wajumbe wenzangu kutoka jumbe la taifa na wenyeji wa Rhamu, vijana, akina mama, maulama, mashekh na vijana. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mimi yangu itakuwa mafupi sana kwa sababu nitazungumzia tu mada ya leo ambayo inahusu kubuniwa kwa mradi wa Bursary ya kaunti ya Mandera. Your Excellency Governor, wakati huu ni wakati mgumu sana kwa wakazi wa Mandera County na wakazi wa Northeastern kwa jumla, kwa sababu ya kiangazi ya muda mrefu ambaye imeweza kuguza maisha ya watu wetu kwa namna nyingi. Na hii initiative ambayo tunaanzisha leo hapa, ambayo ilikuwa moja ya ahadi ambazo ulizitoa katika manifesto yako wakati tulipokuwa tunafanya campaign, ni initiative ambaye inakuja kusaidia kwa pakubwa katika kupambana na athari ya kiangazi ambayo imekumba kaunti yetu kwa muda mrefu, kwa sababu mifugo ndio chanzo cha uchumi ya watu wetu. Na wakati kiangazi imegonga mifugo yetu vile ambavyo imegonga, na watu wamepoteza mbuzi, wamepoteza ngamia, wamepoteza ng'ombe, hawana mifugo ya kuuza ili waweze kulipa karo ya watoto yao. Ndiposa usaidizi ambayo imekuja na hii mradi wa Bursary ya kaunti ya Mandera ni mradi wa kihistoria, sio tu kwa Mandera County bali kwa Kenya mzima. Mimi nafikiri sitakuwa nimekosea nikisema Mandera County ndio county ya kwanza na county ya pekee ambayo imebuni mradi ya kupatia wanafunzi wa secondary wote fees katika shule zao. Na mimi nafikiria hata ukivuka mipaka ya Kenya ni mradi wa kwanza hata dunia mzima. Pengine tukifanya udadisi na uchunguzi tutapata kwamba Mandera County ndio Mandera ya county ya kwanza katika dunia mzima
serikali ya mashinani ya kuahidi kwamba watatoa bursary kwa wanafunzi wa sekondari kuanzia form 1 mpaka form 4. Hilo sio jambo la mzaha, ni jambo nzito, na tunasema asante sana Bwana Governor. Hasa mimi kama mjumbe wa Mandera South niko na wanafunzi 5,000 ambayo wanasomea shule za secondary katika constituency yangu. 5,000 students are studying in secondary schools in my constituency, the 12 secondary schools I have in my constituency. Na hiyo itasaidia mimi pakubwa, kwa maana sasa sitafikiria kutoa bursary kwa shule za sekondari. Sasa nitalenga kutoa pesa zile za bursary za CDF, nitalenga wanafunzi wa colleges na wanafunzi wa university. Na hiyo itatusaidia pakubwa, kwa sababu badala ya kuwapatia ile shilingi 10,000 kidogo, sasa tutaangalia namna tutawapatia pesa mzuri kidogo ili waweze kulipa fees zao katika colleges na katika secondary. Your Excellency Governor, mimi nimeenda a step further. Nimebuni mradi wa scholarship ya walimu wa shule za upili na shule za primary. Jana kama mmeona social media, nimeanzisha mradi ya kulipia scholarship, full tuition scholarship ya wanafunzi 150 ambao watajiunga na shule za colleges za walimu za diploma za primary na colleges za walimu za diploma za secondary. Na ninaomba Your Excellency unisaidie katika kuchangia mradi hii ya scholarship pia. Manake tuko na wanafunzi wengi wa ECDE, Early Childhood Education, ambao wamesoma certificate na wanahitaji kuboresha hiyo certificate yao ikuwe diploma. Na ningefurahi sana Your Excellency kama ungenisaidia niweze kuongeza wanafunzi kadhaa wa ECD, sio tu katika constituency yangu bali katika constituency zile zingine 6 ambaye tunawakilisha katika kaunti hii. Na kwa sababu ya muda nitajaribu kuharakisha. Jambo moja ningependa kuongezea kwa hii mradi wa bursary. Tunaambiwa hiyo bursary italipia wanafunzi wa boarding na day schools. Your Excellency, kuna wanafunzi wa kitengo muhimu ya private schools ambao ningeomba waweze kuhusishwa katika hii manufaa ya kufaidika kutoka kwa bursary, kwa maana shule wanazosomea zinaweza kuwa ni shule za private, lakini wale wanafunzi hapana private. Wale wanafunzi ni wa Kenya na wanafaa kufaidika kwa miradi ambaye na wanufaa kwa Wakenya wale wengine. Hiyo ni maombi tu Your Excellency. Najua umefanya tayari ya kutosha, lakini ningeomba tu kama tungeweza kuongeza pia wanafunzi wa shule za private waweze kunufaika na jambo hilo. Finally, I want to address the members of the press. I will be quick in this. I have launched yesterday a scholarship program for teacher education so that 150 potential candidates can benefit from by studying diploma in primary education and diploma in secondary education. That program, the application process, I have scheduled it to be between 15th this month January to 15th April, so that by May the 150 candidates can join different colleges across the country. We have gone this way because of the challenges we are having with teachers in this part of the world. There was a time when 5,000 teachers were transferred in one day from this region because of the matters of insecurity. And that gap has never been filled. So the question of universal education for all is a challenge in this county because of that gap in teacher education. So the objective of my launching this scholarship program is to popularize teaching profession amongst our people in the region so that we remove the barriers affecting the entry of teachers to colleges. Imagine TSC has set standards for teacher primary. Whoever wants to join the teacher primary college must have a C plane overall, C plane in English, C plane in Kiswahili, C plane in mathematics, C plane in one sciences, and C plane in one humanities. Just imagine, even those people doing degree in medicine are only allowed to do one language. Those who are doing lawyers are doing only one language. I'm wondering why a diploma teacher is forced to do 2 languages. For example, why must you do C in mathematics when you are not going to teach mathematics? So these are some of the things we are going to address. And the other objective of this scholarship initiative is to help our underserved communities find a pool of teaching force somewhere along the way. And the scholarship is also to address areas we are experiencing teacher supply challenges. For example, languages, mathematics, and sciences, so that the scholarship encourages those people who want to do those subjects. With those few remarks, I am very grateful to be here in Rhamu. Thank you, my host, Major Bashir, and thank you, Your Excellency, once again for the wonderful initiative. Thank you, MCA Kanjibu the Scorpion. Nashukuru nyinyi wote. Assalamu alaikum.
Asante Mheshimiwa, wacha nichukue fursa hii kumwalika Mheshimiwa wa Mandera East, Honorable Hussein Waitan. Tafadhali tuwe very brief, please.
His Excellency the Governor Mohamed Adan Khalif, our Deputy Governor Dr. Ali, Members of Parliament, our security team headed by our County Commissioner, our MCS, CECs, Chief Officers, na wananchi wote. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. I'm really glad to attend this important function because it is such an important function. And it came at the right time. During our campaign, each one of us had pledges and manifestos. This county government, headed by His Excellency the County Governor, had a manifesto. And one of the manifestos was free secondary school. Today, the 16th January 2023, Mohamed Adan Khalif, His Excellency the Governor, has made it a reality. I can assure you, no project can equal this one. No project at all. We all have pledges. I personally have several, but none can be equated to this one. Schools are opening, inshallah, 23rd this month. The biggest headache our parents had was how they can return their pupils to students. Now that headache is gone. That headache is gone thanks to the government, our county government, and His Excellency the Governor. Alhamdulillah, this county government has shown signs of at least making changes these 5 years, and we are happy. We are also there as members of parliament to follow suit and also do, what we can to make sure that these affected parents can return their students to schools. We will take care of the university students and the college students, inshallah. We are going to make sure that none of them, especially the poor and the needy, will be left out. We will all pay them, inshallah. Now that the bigger burden is taken, we will make sure we take care of it. Haddii wax yal af Soomaali nikoroge kidogo, annaga county government-gii shaqadii ugu horreeyay oo ballan qaaday way qabatay. Arrin maanta ka weyn oo la qaban lahaay in ilmaha fees laga bixiyo oo annaga aan garanayna ma laha waxaan u mahad celinaynaa gaafanageena iyo dowladdiis sababteeda abaar xun ayaa dhacday 4 sano oo isku xigta ayay dadka abaar ku dhacday ilmaha iskuulka hadda la furi haaya haddii arrintan ay jirin naxariista ilaahay ay imaadin si ilmaha iskuulka loogu celin lahay ma laha laakiin hadda arrintii iidaheed ilaahay goyno waaxida ayaa dhameey gaafanageena ayaa dhameey annagana garab baan u nahnay annaga embiyaalkii haddaan nahnay ilmihii jaamacadaha iyo ilmihii kolleejaha iyo ilmaha kaloo maaragtay fara badan oo Kenya kala ka akhrisanaya ayaa annagana aan qabanaynaa insha Allah haddii wax yar aan u jawaaba MCA-yaalkii iyo dadka hortayn hadleen arrinta voters card-ka waxaa nagu qasabtay ilmihii way badan yihiin ilmihii waxaa laga yaabaa qaarkood 4 kursi inay bursary ka helaan haddaan ka horan ani indhaydaan ku arkay cunug 3 jeeg wata oo 3 kursi oo Mandera ka kala qaatay kuwii kalena hal kursi hata way ka waayeen marka sida ilmihii masaakiinta ay meesha ay ku qarsoomin oo ay wax ku helaan waa inaan voters card ku xirno waay laakiin mar walba waxaa jira mar walba special cases waa jirayeen ani maalin dhaweyd qof baa Machakos jaamacad iga soo wacay in fact Mandera waxaad ka imaaday Mandera South ila Kitia Korre cunugu waa igu cabaaday examka laga soo fiiji jaabkayda inaan ka bixiyay noqotay lacagteedeed marka waxyaalo special cases embiyaalka way arkayaan haddii cunug Mandera isaad ku imaada oo masaakiinne anigana aan lacag ka bixin waa inaan lacagta ka bixisaa embiyaalka kale u sheega anigana insha Allah wadu ilaahay nafta nagu sima ilmaha oo bursary-ga waayeen oo kuraasta kale ka imaaday special cases ayaa u sameeynaynaa laakiin arrinta voters card arrintaas ayaa nagu qasabtay inaad ogaataan ayaa la rabaa mid kale oo jirta waxa waaye oo dadkeena inaan u sheegna aan raba anaga waxaan rabnaa in nabadgelyo lagu degnaado waxaan rabnaa dadka dhiigooda inay daadinin anaga mar walba dhiigaan daadinaa muslimiin waa naane abaartaan aad u joodaan ilaahay wuxuu noogu shudeey ilaahay waxaad nooga mashaqeey runtii waxa waaye dhiigga muslimka aan daadinayna walaalayaal muslimka dhiiggiisa aan daadinayna aan joojina arrintaa musku afgarane reer Rhamu maanta nasiibaad leedihiin meesha projectadan lagu launch gareynaa waa Rhamu ani waxaan jeclaan lahaa Moi Stadium inay noqoto laakiin hadda ilaahay wuxuu u nasiibay Rhamu sama soo saas ma waa faraxsantiin soma marka insha Allah waraxdu way kulushay duurna waa la gaari dad badanna way naga dambeeyaan waa mahadsantiin khayr Allah insi Allah in barakee dawladana Allah no barakee wassalaamu alaykum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh
asante waxaan soo dhaweynaa mheshimiwa wa Mandera West Mheshimiwa Adan Haji tafadhali tufanye very brief
Maya. Sawa nafikiri. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. His Excellency the Governor, His Excellency the Deputy Governor, my fellow members of Parliament, MCS, DCC, ulama, ladies, youth and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is a very great day. We are very happy to launch bursary worth 350 million plus another bursary which I'll tell you later, which will total up to 710 million in all. It is very timely indeed because of the drought and because this is January when everybody is supposed to go back to school. If this bursary was not here today with this drought and this being January, we could have been in crisis. So we thank the Almighty Allah for having given us a very able governor who has fulfilled the first promise among the many which I know are coming and will be fulfilled in the near future. As others have said, today we have all elected leaders of Mandera County. This is not something which is just there by coincidence. This is a manifestation of the unity which your leaders are having, which is beneficial to you people. If you go to some of our neighboring counties, you will not see all leaders sitting together under a shade and discussing a common issue. So this is a gift from Allah, and I urge my colleagues to continue with this spirit of togetherness and this spirit of unity. Among us, we have the chairman of the pastoralist parliamentary group. This is 105 members of parliament all over Kenya. The chairman of that group is none other than Major Retired Bashir, the Rhamu MP. Si munajua mimi ni mtu ya Rhamu? Si munajua hivyo? Nani ajui mimi sio mtu ya Rhamu? I am more Rhamorian than most of other people around. So muko na bahati kuwa na Major Bashir. Kwa hivyo mungalie kwa macho makini sana. Nitaendelea. Recently, I saw parents trying to transfer their students or their peoples or their children from other counties to Mandera. Waliposikia ya kwamba iko busary hapa Mandera, wanatransfer kutoka counties zingine, wanataka kuja Mandera. Everybody wants to become a Manderian today. This is great. Ya mwisho kwa hii lugha, we are in a very serious drought. His Excellency Governor, our next priority should be water. Water tankering is not sustainable, but it saves lives. Our next priority should be development of water infrastructure, water pan, boreholes, and others. Ya mishoe, adi had banu masantin, Rhamu hadatin, aniga waduksuntin Rhamu banahay, meesha hadu waxa lagu sheegay in Bursary county government bixin hayso oo 350 million oo lacag ah. Waxa kale loo sheegaya anigu Adan ahay MPG Mandera West waxaan bixinayaa 30 million. So let the constituency kuwa walba 30 million haduu bixiyo, meeshaas waxay noqoni 360 million plus 350 million, 700, and mathematics can do. This is the amount of money we have bursaries. Ya misho maaliminta ninki maalin ahow ama maalinimo u socdow oo Mandera West imaado fiiskaada igu imaaw. Midda ugu dambaysa lagu baxay waxaa waay nabadgelya ayaa naasalan dhuuga leh. Abaarahan sida saaxiibkayba uu sheegay waxaa nooga dhaceen waa idab darrada xagga Ilaahay anaga aan ka galayno. Waxaan doonaynaa midnimo, walaaltinimo, in laisla dego, waxooga yaro dheefta la haso laisla wada qaybsado, nabadnimo lagu joogo. Wassalaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatuh.
Asante, waxaan kusoo dhaweynaa MP Banisa Mheshimiwa Kulo.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. His Excellency the Governor of Mandera County and all protocol observed. I want to begin with thanking God for giving us this opportunity today to be here with the Governor, the county, the members of Parliament, his deputy and the rest for the launch of free education for secondary schools in Mandera County. This is a very good move towards achieving Sustainable Development Goal 2030, which is one of the goals that has been set by United Nations to ensure that education reaches all. In the Sustainable Development Goal, Article 4, it says, for education, we must ensure that we have inclusive, quality education for all, so that we can have prolonged education where everybody will get education. As County of Mandera, I can see we are ahead. We have ensured that that objective is achieved within Mandera County. And I want to say kudos to the Governor of Mandera County for fulfilling his promise to achieve the Sustainable Development Goal Agenda 4, to ensure that we have free fees for secondary education. Your Excellency, Mandera County, in terms of education, has myriads of challenge. The challenge includes poor education, poor learning facility, which is attributed to both negligence of teachers and parents. For teachers, with this bursary, the onus, the responsibility is on the teachers to ensure that you deliver quality education. Exam cheating is very rampant in this county. This is the county where children only wait to ensure that they get examination material for cheating. And even a student with B+, he cannot go for education because those courses are very difficult. Ensure that the kind of education you give teachers are quality education. And for parents, ensure that you take your children to school and ensure that you ensure that you supervise them well so that they can get proper learning. Lastly, there is no education without peace. We have been talking of peace in this country. We want to ask the people of Mandera County to ensure that you establish peace so that we can have this bursary can only affect your children when there is peace. Learning can be only there when there is peace. There can never be education. There can never be learning without peace. I urge you to ensure that we make sure that we have peace in this county. Thank you very much.
Asante. Ya mwisho ni tuko na Mheshimiwa Honorable Abdisaad Khalif, yeye ni nominated MP yetu kutoka Mandera County. Mnajua kama tuko na nominated MPs watatu kutoka Mandera County. Moja ni Honorable Sulega Holbale, and the next one ni Honorable Senator yetu. Next one ni Honorable Abdisaad Khalif. Yeye ndio ako na sisi hapa. Tafadhali karibu.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Your Excellency Governor Mr. Mohamed Adan Khalif, Your Excellency Deputy Governor Dr. Ali, County Commissioner and his security team, members of Parliament present, members of County Assembly, County Executive Committees, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I follow my colleagues in trying to appreciate our presence here today in the launch of free secondary school. Your Excellency, as you are aware, and has been said, we have ravaging drought that has completely wiped out livelihoods. Parents have changed their priorities now from educating to trying to feed their children. Therefore, this noble initiative you have started will go a long way in helping this community. You have really touched the hearts of everybody here, including myself. I therefore take this opportunity to sincerely thank you for this job. I don't want to take a lot because much has been said. I'm disadvantaged because I'm the last person to speak. So, I want to urge our parents, please take your children to school now that fees have been paid. For teachers, time has come for you now to roll up your sleeves and improve the educational status in this county. Now that fees has been paid, everybody should now embark on improving the education system in this county. And lastly, I urge the National Assembly members, MPs, to now cater for students who are going to colleges and tertiary institutions. Now that schools, secondary schools have been taken care of, it is your time now to pay almost 100% for students who are going for higher education. Intaas waxaan ku darayaa hal daqiiqo walaalahayaan raacaya marka Ilaahay ku mahadne aan ku mahadina governorgeena aan ku mahadinaynaa shaqadu u qabtay shaqo Kenya dhan laga bilaabo wali maaha Allah u fududeeyaan dhahaynaa waa shaqo wanaagsan waa shaqada ugu dambeysay macnaha oo la qaban lahay waxa kale oo in sheegaya nabadgelyo laga cabaaday muslim waa sheeganaynaa inaan nahay in kala Ilaahay og maxay yeeli waan tukunaa waan isdilnaa walaalayaalow aan iska dhaafna dilka Ilaahayna aan barino. Asalamu alaykum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Asante sana. Nafikiri sasa ni wakati yangu ya kusema machache. Watu ya Mandera North, watu ya Rhamu, salamu alaykum. Rali hadha quraxdan wa kulayl lakini dulqaati wa soo gabagabeynayna. Yangu ya kwanza ni kushukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutuleta hapa leo. Ya pili ni kushukuru governor wetu na deputy yake na serikali yake kwa kuamua ya kwamba leo itafanyika mambo ya launch ya bursaries ya secondary schools inafanyika katika Rhamu na Mandera North. So mimi nasema ni asante sana. Lakini mjue ya kwamba hiyo ilikuwa ni manifesto yetu kama party ama coalition. One of the main manifestos yetu ilikuwa ni kwamba governor akichaguliwa ataleta free secondary education. Na hii leo ni dalili ya kwamba hiyo manifesto ya kwanza ni tick. Tuko na manifesto nyingi ambayo inafuatana and I'm sure atakuja ku launch kwa all other sub counties. So yangu ni kusema asante sana kwa yale ambao umetenda kwa kuleta free secondary education in terms of kulipia bursaries. Sisi kama wabunge tuko na national government CDF. Sisi pia tumechukua jukumu na ahadi ya kwamba sisi tutachukua jukumu ya kulipia wanafunzi wale wanaenda secondary colleges na universities. Now our problem and our headache will only be college and universities. Ukiona CDF application, tafadhali don't apply for secondary schools, apply only for college and universities kwa maana secondary is being taken care of by the county government. Na priority tunawapatia wale ambao wanaenda kwa walimu, especially teachers training colleges and more so also madaktari, especially doctors. Mnajua kwamba katika Mandera North constituency nilikuwa na scholarships ya wanafunzi. Saa hizi wako 80 of them ambao wanaendelea na secondary schools. Inshallah hiyo program sasa itakuwa ni program ambaye itafanywa na county government kwa maana the last 5 years mimi nimefanya jukumu yangu na nimefanya sponsorship for 80 students ambaye sasa wako form 4. Na inshallah hiyo pia itaendelea kwa system ya serikali. Ya pili ni mambo ya usalama. Kwanza nataka kuomboleza wale ambao leo wamepoteza inshallah, na najua imefanyika hapo pande ya between Sarman na Ola. Kulikuwa na uhalifu imefanyika pale, gari ambayo imekuwa attacked, watu ambao hawana hatia wakapata majeraha na mmoja akawawa. Yangu ni kuomboleza hiyo jamii ambaye mpendo wao alipoteza, na nataka kila laheri wale ambao wako na majeraha. Lakini jukumu letu ni kupigana na uhalifu. Nani atapigana na uhalifu? Serikali itapigana nao na jamii itapigana nao. sio kazi ya serikali peke yake, lakini tunataka tufanye juhudi juu ya kwamba sisi kama jamii, wale ambao wanakaa Mandera County, tafadhali, hiyo watu sio mandugu yako, sio relative yako, hamko dini moja, ni waadui na ni wahalifu. Mimi kama mbunge wa Mandera North na waisi watu yangu ya Mandera North, tupigane na hawa wahalifu kamwe. Hata serikali najua county commissioner yuko hapa. Very soon tutatumia silaha yote ambayo tuko nayo, whether legal or illegal, we will use it. Na ile mpango tulikuwa naye zamani itarudi, lakini hiyo silaha ambayo ni haramu kwa naye, tafadhali pigana na hiyo haramu pia. Hapana ngoja serikali. That is my concern. Na hiyo inshallah tutafanya juhudi ya kwamba serikali iko tayari, iko mpango ambayo itafanywa na tutapigana na hawa. Na mimi na hakika ya kwamba watu ya Mandera North, watu ya Mandera County watakaa na amani. Inshallah tutafanya jukumu. Mambo ya ile conflict kidogo ya jamii, hapa ni kwangu, hapa ni hapa, inshallah hiyo tutaongea kuanzia leo jioni na kesho, lakini hafla ya leo ni mambo ya kulaunch bursary ya secondary education. Na mimi yangu ni kusema asante sana, na wakaribisha nyinyi wote watu ya kutoka other sub-counties, other constituencies, karibuni Mandera North, na nasema asanteni sana. Sasa nataka kualika county commissioner yetu pia aje asalimie watu ya Mandera North na Rhamu. Pia tumekubaliana na county commissioner ile hafla nyingine ambayo itakuwa di June celebration ya national government itakuja kufanyika hapa Rhamu. So governor na county commissioner June tutakutana hapa pia inshallah. Karibu.
Your Excellency, the Governor for Mandera, Mheshimiwa Khalif, the honorable members of parliament who are present today. Singependa kutaja wote kwa sababu ya wakati. Waheshimiwa wa mashinani wote wale ambao wako hapa, pamoja na officials wa county government, the chief executive committee members, the county security and intelligence committee members present here, pamoja na wale wa sub-county zote mbili, na wananchi watukufu, amjambo. Salamu alaikum. Mimi nashukuru sana kwa siku ya leo, na kabla sijasema neno moja, ningependa muone wale ambao nafanya kazi nao, msiseme watu wa security hawapendi masomo. Kwa hivyo hebu simameni county security team mahali muko. Niko na mkubwa ya sipu hapa anaitwa Adan. Niko na mkubwa ya CCIO anaitwa Pius ako hapo. Niko na KWS ako pale. Niko na CCIC ule mkubwa ile kachero kubwa anachunguza mambo ako pale, na tuko pia na meja ameenda wapi? Tuko na mkubwa ya JCO ako pale, tuko na Kenya Wildlife Service, tuko na prisons. Niko na timu kubwa sana. Alafu wale wa sub-county nyinyi ketini. Watu wa sub-county na nyinyi msimame wote, kutoka Lafe, kutoka Mandera North, msimame mahali muko security teams. Haya, pamoja na machifu, nyinyi wote msimame na mpige salute kwa wananchi. Bas, mimi nashukuru sana. Hiyo ni ishara kwamba sisi tuko tayari kufanya kazi na county government ya Mandera na kusaidiana katika kazi yote ile itafanyiwa wananchi. Mimi yangu ni kusema machache tu, kwa sababu tuko na shughuli muhimu sana hapa. Kwanza, mimi ningependa niseme kwamba Your Excellency, ile gift umepatia watu ya Mandera ni hii mtoto anaitwa Bursary. Hakuna gift nyingine umepeana kubwa kama ile umepeana leo, utapeana leo. Hiyo pesa yote umeelekeza hapo, nimeelezwa ni kitita kubwa sana ambayo itasaidia kukwamua mambo ya masomo katika kaunti mzima. Na vile mnenaji moja amesema kwamba ile zawadi unaweza patia mtoto wako tu ni elimu peke yake. Hakuna kitu kingine. Buduki haitasaidia, pesa haitasaidia, na ngamia haitasaidia. Ile kitu itasaidia ni nini? Elimu. Na lazima tuunge mkono hiyo sisi wote. Pili, ningependa nishukuru sana waheshimiwa wote wa Mandera County. All of them tunafanya kazi nao, mambo ya usalama, mambo ya maendeleo. Nataka tu tushikane mikono kabisa, tuhakikishe kwamba hiyo unity endelee kudumu. Mkiwa na kiranja wenu wako hapa, retired major, Shika hii waheshimiwa wote, tufanye kazi pamoja. Ile mambo madogo ya kusosana hapa na pale tukomeshe na tumalize kabisa. Hii mambo ya usama na chuki lazima tuikatae, si ndio? Namba pili, lazima tuseme kwamba ule mtu anaharibu jina ya mwingine kati yetu lazima tumkatae. Hata kwa Biblia kitu inaitwa slander inakataliwa na Biblia. Na mimi najua hata kwa Qurani inakataliwa. So kama wewe unajua unaharibu jina ya mwingine, lazima tukatae, utaenda mbinguni. Iwe ni dini gani, utaenda mbinguni. Lazima sisi wote tufanye kazi pamoja. Pili, ningependa kusema mambo ya usalama. Kaunti yetu imekuwa na changamoto kidogo, sio kubwa sana vile wengine wanataka kuharibu. Majangili mmoja mbili wakora wanatusumbua. Miezi 6 tunakuwa bila tashishi hata kidogo. Lakini siku moja shetani anaamuka tu. Kama leo tukiwa na jukumu, tukiwa na kazi nzuri kama hii, anaamuka mtu anachukua risasi anapiga gari ya abiria ambayo iko na kina mama na watoto. Huyo ni mwenda wazimu ama ni mtu wa aina gani hiyo? Mimi ningependa niseme hivi. Huyo mtu anatupa risasi mahali anatupia risasi. Iko chifu iko area hiyo, iko assistant chief iko hapo, iko village elder hapo hapo, iko mtu ya nyumba 10 yako hapo. Sisi tukimaliza tutaenda kwa hiyo mahali tuone nani anarudisha risasi. Sio sisi tunarusha, sio serikali. Ule mtu anarusha risasi ni ule mtu anakaa hapo. Na lazima sisi tuamuke na tukatae magaidi na ujangili. Mimi naunga mkono mheshimiwa wa hapa Mandera North. Sisi mpaka tutoe hiyo njagili kati yetu. Tusidanganyane, lazima tutoe. Na wakati sasa umefika tutoe adui kati yetu. Mimi sitaki niseme mengi, tunajua ile dawa tulifanya siku ile. Wewe kama unajua unafuga mkora, toa kwa nyumba yako. Toa, sio mambo mengine. Hao watu sio ya Somalia. They are with us here and they are the ones who are disturbing us. Sisi tunataka maendeleo na tunataka maendeleo. Hakuna mambo mengine. Na tukubaliane maendeleo itafanyika bila hao majangili. Na watatuzuia. This is the time to change Mandera forever. Na tusidanganyane. Ya mwisho, serikali kuu ya His Excellency the President, tunaandikisha wakulima. Saa hii wale wakulima wameandikishwa wa fertilizer ni only 26,578. Lazima tujikakamua, tumeongezwa siku ingine 5. Tuongeze tupate hii fertilizer subsidy ni ya kuondoa ukora na tutoe chakula, si ndio? Hii mto yote inaenda kuishia huko Makamari mpaka Kiliwairi mpaka Mandera Town. Si tunaweza toa chakula mingi ya kututosha. Sisi tungangane tufanye maendeleo, tuachane na mambo ya ukora. Asanteni sana. Mimi nashukuru, tuko pamoja na nyinyi.
Sasa ni wakati ya tunamwalika Deputy Governor wetu His Excellency Dr. Ali, yeye pia afanye speech yake kidogo, and then atamwalika governor wetu for the launch na speech. Karibu Dr. Ali.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. His Excellency the Governor, the County Commissioner, members of the National Assembly, members of the Local Assembly, all the leadership, protocols observed, wananchi, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum. For the benefit of the Fourth Estate, I want to say that, first of all, thank the people of Rhamu for giving us this opportunity to present this launch to them. Also, I want to thank members of Parliament who are generally busy on matters national, who have accepted to come and join us for this launch today. We truly, truly appreciate for participating in this program. And during the campaign trail, we have made a lot of promises. We've made a promise that we'll do cash transfer. We have said that we will provide universal health, and we have said we will provide free education in secondary school. Today, as you are witnessing, we are all at the testimony of launching of that free education. And therefore, we want to promise you that all the other promises that we have made throughout our campaign trail shall also follow the same route, God willing. But I want to challenge the teachers and the principals of the high schools and the secondary schools that we are providing these school fees to, because it's not just about clearing school fees or free education. It's about what you will use for that money or what you will use on that money. We want to see programs within the schools, including building of dormitories, improved meals, building laboratories, and at the end of the day, we will be judging you by the kind of outcome that we will be having in your schools. If your schools are trailing today because you don't have school fees, then you have no choice or no option to tell us that your schools are not performing. We will put you to task, we will put you accountable, not just giving the money away. And also, sometimes people say that because we have been through the campaigns and we were part of different political parties, therefore this government will be favoring a certain political party. My brother Mohamed Abdikhair and many others have mentioned a few comments along that. We want to assure you that that is behind us. In our government, the government of His Excellency Mohamed Adan Khalif, deputized by myself, we are blind to political parties. We are working for the people of Mandera. In our programs, there is no Jubilee, there is no UDM, there is no ODM, or there is no UPIA. It's all the county people of Mandera. So the other thing is the issue of drought. Drought has been really biting very heavily, and many people have talked about it. As a government, we have really made a very, very serious effort in terms of trying to support and relieve the difficulties that drought is really putting us through our people. We have provided water, we have provided relief food, but we also know that certainly that is not enough. We will continue to do more, inshallah, but by Allah's grace, we also pray for rain, and we pray for rain. My final point is really I want to emphasize on the issue of peace, coexistence within our communities, and also peace across our borders and the challenges that we're having with. The county commissioner has spoken about that extensively, but please let us continue to uphold the principles of peace within the county of Mandera. Af Somali haddaan hal daqiiqo ku sheega, walaalayaal waa mahadsantihiin. Waagi campaign-ka balamo badan ayaan qaadnay. Balamahan qaadnay waxaa ka mid ahayd in ciyaalka aan school fees ka bixinna, in free cash transfer laydin siiyo, in universal health masana caafimaadka laydin siiyo. Maalinkii aan balamahaas qaadaynina governorga wax badan waxaa isku celceli inaad xasuusataan aad dhici karta. Arrintan hadal siyaasadeed maaha, waa hadal dhab waana idin keenaynaa. Maantana dhabtii ayaan joognaa, ballantii aan qaadnay aan oofinahaynaa. Adinkana waana support garayseen, waa mahadsantihiin. Waxaa kaloo idin sheegaynaa dad aaminsanaa jirta in Mohamed Adan Khalif iyo Dr. Ali aad soo doorinin oo xogo Jubilee iyo meelahaas gali. Annaga wax Jubilee la dhaha, UDM la dhaha, ODM la dhaha, ma qabna dowladayna. Qof kasta waa reer Mandera, xaq ayaad u leedahay in school fees laga bixiyo, in lidin support gareeya. Macallimiintana waxaan u sheegaynaa iyo macallimiin iyo headmasteriyaalka haddii aan lacagta iskuulka aan bixinay, annaga shaqadayna kuma istaagaysa lacag bixin kali. Waxaan ogaan rabnaa wixii lacagtaas lagu isticmaalaa. Dormitory ma la dhisi, laboratory ma la dhisi, iskuulka cuntadooda ilmaha ma la ziyaadi oo si fiican ma loo hagaaji. Waxyaalo badan aan iskugu imaan doonaa insha Allah. Waqtiga ayaan ugu gaaban, si fiican ayaan u hadli lahayn. Waxaan rabaa inaad soo dhaweysaan governorgeena Mohamed Adan Khalif oo insha Allah khudbo noo soo jeedinaya. Governor, karibu. Salaam
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم رير رامو. السلام عليكم رير منديرا. ما في عندهن That's how you. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. The Honorable Member of National Assembly from Mandera County present. The Honorable Member of National Assembly present, sorry. The Honorable Members of County Assembly present. Members of County Security Committee led by our able CC, the County Executive Members and the Chief Officers present, distinguished members of the County Busary Board, religious leaders, civil society, teachers and beneficiary students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us today to witness an event of immense importance for our youth, parents, and the education sector. The late President Mandela said, I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon one can use to change the world." End of quote. As you remember, the investment in the education sector and the devolution of services to the lowest levels are among my key campaign pledges during the past election. Our gathering here speaks to the two agendas. Launching ELIMU KWA WOTE initiative in Mandera North Sub-County is therefore a deliberate and a pointer to the direction my administration will be taking. Moving decision making and resources from the center to the periphery. To achieve this objective, we shall launch future county initiatives and programs in other sub-counties. Today's event marked the official launch of the 2022-2023 Mandera County Busary Fund of Kenya shillings 350 million Kenya shillings. The Bursary Fund will be primarily cover the secondary school fees for all the students in the 59 government secondary schools in Mandera County. This initiative will benefit over 22,000 students in our county and provide relief to thousands of families struggling due to poverty and impact of prolonged droughts. Ladies and gentlemen, ELIMU KWA WOTE initiative will also allocate resources to the World's Fund to support students from Mandera County studying in other counties. The beneficiaries will include students in the government secondary schools, public colleges and universities. This support will complement the national government CDF bursary schemes. In addition, we are currently exploring an effective and efficient joint online application process to reduce duplication of bursary awards. I request the support of all the elected leaders, bursary committee members, national government CDF committees, and managers to ensure the success of this initiative. I thank our head teachers for their support thus far and request their continuous support for this initiative to the very way possible. Undoubtedly, you are on the front line and fully aware of the challenges your students and their parents are faced in paying school fees. This initiative will significantly reduce the burden on parents and provide necessary resources for our schools to provide quality education. Moreover, my government will continue to support girls' affirmative action programs started in 2019 by the previous administration. Ladies and gentlemen, ELIMU KWA WOTE initiative will ensure that our girls who are in Uzcat University in Turkey complete their studies and successfully return home to contribute to the development of their home county and country. In addition to national government CDF and the county bursaries, the foundations and corporate entities such as Jomo Kenyatta Foundation, Safaricom Foundation, Kenya Commercial Bank Group, and the Equity Bank also supported bright students from our county. This organization currently supports nearly over 1,000 students, and we are very grateful. I request this organization to expand their scholarship opportunities for our students to free up resources for the drought-related interventions and long-term resilient building work. As you are aware, the 5 rainy season failure has decimated our livestock, the main livelihood of our people. We have lost over 11 billion worth, 11 Kenya shillings, 11 billion worth of animals due to the drought, pushing our impoverished communities into a destitution. The education sector is one of the most affected sectors by the drought. Parents who will have otherwise sell their livestock to pay their children's school fees have lost their livestock, leaving many of them with huge debt they incur in buying animals' feeds. Ladies and gentlemen, without this initiative, our assessment shows that the education sector will collapse. As a result, thousands of children already disadvantaged by inadequate teachers and the school closure during the COVID-19 pandemic will have fallen further behind their peers in the rest of the country. It is therefore the right and sensible intervention for my government to impact on to forestall the disastrous outcome. As important as it may be, this intervention alone cannot turn around the impact of decades of underinvestment in the education sector. Providing bursaries for all the students is one thing, but ensuring the students receive a quality education is quite another. Therefore, all the stakeholders must play their roles. The schools need an effective management boards, parent-teachers association, and all student association. The support of these important stakeholders is crucial for the smooth running of the education institution. Therefore, I call upon all of us to participate in the management of our institution. I also request that our elected leaders and the national government CDF managers prioritize strategic investment in the physical structure of our schools. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition, I urge the school management to utilize funds properly and ensure that no student is sent home for fees. I expect that the resources provided will result in improved learning and living environment, thereby improving the standard student performance. The support of national government for primary school feeding programs and capitation for secondary school is a noble intervention. However, because of the severity of the current drought, I request the national government to scale up these interventions and ensure timely disbursement of funds and foods to the schools. My administration has formed a task force to look into existing provision in our ECD and TVET learning institution and undertake labor market surveys to identify skill gaps in our county. The task force report is expected next month and will provide a roadmap for us to transform the sector and increase opportunities for our youth. As we wait for the task force recommendation, my administration has taken steps to support the ECD learners. We have allocated Kenya shillings 79 million to schools meal program in the supplementary budget, and we shall launch this program as soon as the schools open. The feeding program will also reduce hunger and malnutrition and therefore improve the education outcomes. Ladies and gentlemen, in line with my manifesto pledges, my administration will invest in infrastructure improvement, provision of teaching and learning resources, and recruitment of qualified personnel for TVET and ECD centers across the county. As you are aware, late last year, we had an unfortunate incident in Mandera Sub-County during which lives were lost. For us to achieve a meaningful development and peaceful coexistence is paramount. For the past 5 years, we have enjoyed peace and good community cohesion, for which we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it. However, we must work extra hard to ensure that our communities continue to live in peace and resist any attempt to divide them along the clan lines. Ladies and gentlemen, we face extreme challenges because of the drought. Water and pasture are scarce, which could stress community relations. As leaders, we must promptly respond to ease tensions before harm is caused to the people or the animals. The displacement of people during a conflict will cause pain and suffering by disrupting their daily lives. Economic activity will expand when peace prevails, making it easy for our people to rebuild their livelihood. We should also cooperate with our law enforcement agencies to make sure criminals across the border do not have a hiding place in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition to the launch of the Bursary Fund, we converge in Rhamu today to engage in community dialogue to enhance peace in our county. Thank you all for your presence and continuous support of my government. Let's continue exploring together the ways and means of addressing our people's needs. I am confident that we can expand opportunities for our youth, women, and vulnerable population in these 5 years. Finally, I now declare ELIMU KWA WOTE Bursary Fund 2022-2023 officially launched. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide our affairs and ease our difficulties. May Allah bless you all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless our county.
Naomba tafadhali dukodo. Wahyar kidogo naomba tafadhali. Wahyar. Wakati marka uzinduzi rasmi ndio huo wakizundua.
Toa hiyo kitu bana.
Wakizundua rasmi. Kidogo wananchi, inshallah uzinduzi huu ndio sasa inafanywa rasmi na His Excellency ndio anaifanya uzinduzi wa milioni 300 ambayo ni inaelekezwa kwa wanafunzi katika shule zetu za upili ambao ni katika jimbo letu la Mandera. Wananchi makofi. Saaf kawe. Bismillah. Saaf kawe. Saaf kawe. Saaf ka inshallah. 1 minute dakika moja inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Waxaan rabay arintii aanu imaanay alxamdulilah waa noo dhammaatay, laakiin labadoo arrimood inaan ka hadlaan rabaa. Tii u horeysa ilaahay baa mahad leh oo fursaddan na siiyey, oo saaka dad qaar Nairobi ay ka soo tageen, qaarna meelahana laga imaaday oo intii nagu kaa keenay. Ilaahay baa mahad u celinaynaa. Tan labaad, reer Rhamu waad mahadsantihiin, khayr Allah idin siiyo. idinkiiba iyo mas-uuliyiintiiba waa noo soo dhaweyseen, sharaf baad mudan tihiin. Tan saddexaad, county staff oo hogaaminaya deputy governor oo arrimahan ka soo shaqeeyey wiigaan soo dhaafnay oo arrintii aan maantaan dhammaynay ay guul ka dhigeen, kuwaasaan u mahadcelinaynaa. Tan labaad, su-aal badan la weydiiyey waxaa la weydiiyey lacagta ama maanta sanadkan mise ma socon doontaa, soo lama weydiinin, soo saas ma ahayn. sanadkii lasoo dhaafay intaan imaanay anigoo aan kuraha raadinayno soo maaha, intaanaan istaagnay waxaan dhahnay insha allahu tacaala dhowr arrimahan aan ballan qaadnay oo ka mid yahay busary soo maaha, tawaafo oofinay soo maaha. tan insha allahu waa socon doontaa 5 sana. ani moogtahay anigii contractkay moogtahay waa 5 sano waay soo maaha. contractkay markaa dhammaado taas idinka ay ku xiran tahay, hadday ku dartiinna way soconi soo haddaa socoto maxaa ladhahi waa lagu dari soo maaha. maasha allah, khayr allah idin siiyo. tan labaad waxaan isku heshiinay MPyaashayn horta khayr allah siiyey, kulli way joogeen, kulligood way joogeen. waxaa waaye waxaan rabnaa inaan isla shaqayno oo reer Mandera u adeegno waay soo maaha. dadkan waa mas-uuliyiinta aan diyaar yihiin inay adeegaan, laakiin shaqada idinkaa noo fududeeya. halo ma maqlaysin reer Rhamu, ma maqlaysin reer Manderana? waxaan rabaa inaan idin sheego shaqadaan nidarsateen waa idin adeegaynaa, laakiin shaqadii noo fududeeya. see noogu fududaysin? ammaan nabad ha lagu dadaalo soo maaha. dhibkina ahaa baan ugu filan, abaartina ahaa oo 3 saacadna haytaan ugu filan. inaan iscarbinno oo dad miskiin socdo la dilo waa arran shay-un. waxaad helaysi walaalow, dhulka waa deeqa reer Mandera haddii la isku daro 10% countiga lamaga dego, waxaad helaysiin nabada ha lagu dadaalo soo maaha. waanan isan karanno MPladan walin jir in agartalimidi consistency walin jir waan go'aan kida qabnaa inuusan shaqayn agno walin shaqayn ya, laakiin isan ujideenu sablisa akaminu sablisaan nagay tidadaala nagay mayaran nagay nabad ha lagu dadaalo sawa sawa. ya misho tumekubaliana wabunge wetu tutakuwa na platform ya kufanya application ya busary ya county na ya busary ya CDF baada ya kulipa maneno ya secondary school. Tulifanya kwa sababu tunataka ku avoid kitu inaitwa duplication. Tukifanya na nidhamu na tujue kwanza watu wetu wangapi wanaenda msomo ya education, wengine wanaenda engineering, wengine na courses zingine, hii pesa itatutosha. Na wabunge wako tayari tushirikana pamoja. Kazi yetu asisi hatuna tofauti na bunge na MCA ama na governor. Tunawahudumia family moja, county moja, na tutakuwa na busary ya ward na tutakuwa pia busary ya constituencies. Hizo pia tutatarget wale wa bright student ambao walienda national schools na wale wako kwa colleges na wako kwa universities. Target yetu inshallah taala tunataka kuhakikisha hakuna mwanafunzi mmoja kutoka kaunti Mandera kukosa kusoma kwa sababu ya karo, whether it is university ama primary ama secondary. Kwa hayo sisi tumeungana kama wa viongozi yes, tumekubaliana tufanya kazi pamoja na nyinyi, muhakikishe mukae na amani. Kama tukaona amani, maendeleo itapatikana. Kuna shida ya ukame, kusema kweli tuko na shida ya ukame, tunajaribu kung'ang'ana. Especially programu yetu baada ya kuvuka kwa hii ukame ni kuhakikisha ya kwamba tutakuwa na maji kila mahali inshallah. Tunafanya survey karibu na institution 3. We are doing a proper latest geological survey in the entire county. We are mapping the underground aquifers. We want to make sure that every settlement will going to have water inshallah in the next 2 years. Kwa hayo machache nataka niwashukuru wabunge wetu, MCAs wetu walikuwa wametusaidia kupitisha hii supplementary bill, na watu walikuwa wameniuliza hii pesa umetoa wapi? This 350 million ya supplementary ulitoa wapi? Niwaeleze. Tulitoa kwa mambo ya travel allowance. Travels, mambo ya kwenda nje, mambo yada kwa randa tukatoa yote. Tumekubaliana na county executive yangu na deputy governor yangu, na tulisema kwa sababu ya ukame iko haja ya kwenda Naivasha kutumia pesa, hakuna haja, so tukatoa all the travel allowances whether it is foreign or local. Kama tutaelimisha wafanyakazi wetu, tutafanya Nairobi, tutachukua consultant akuje somesha sisi hapo Nairobi, kwa sababu hatuna na hiyo fursa ya kuranda. So tukatoa hiyo recurrent yote ndio tukaweka kwa bursary, tukatoa recurrent yote tukaweka kwa relief food, tukatoa recurrent some recurrent expenditures zote tukaweka kwa water tracking. Otherwise hakuna pesa ziada tulipata, ni kutumia ile kidogo tuko naye kwa sawa, kwa sababu ya hali tuko nayo kama county. Tunawashukuru national government, county commissioner team yake, tunafanya kazi pamoja vizuri sana. Tuko na team naitwa steering county steering groups, tuko na NGOs tunasaidiana. We are trying to make sure that we balance the interventions. Of course we still have some challenges here and there. We want to make sure that tumefanya proper intervention without duplication. I think na wahala idigaraba ina suna aristin ya dogmatically waxa laga sugin nin jiiraankaada aragto oo taaban waa inaan Soomaalinimada, Islaamnimada, jiiraannimada, qaraalnimada tusno way waqtiga u fiican oo sadaqa la bixsanayo waa waqtigan way soo saasmeen. Marka dadka hal isku naxariiso aduu raashinka la bixiyo qof dhibaasan u gudbi ya ima natire khabaarana waa infidesina nam dhib qabu hada bar salifi kasmaamidi waqti ama yajina wali na'risaniti nam miskina alalani ogonti alalani ya role alalani warna fa alalani. Inshallah maneno ya maji wabunge waliomba, tumefanya survey, tukaenda Mandera, tutakaa chini ya kwamba mahali iko shida yote tutafanya water tracking, na vile mulisema it is not sustainable but it's necessary to save lives, but our objective is to look at the bigger picture of a proper water project in the next few years. Kwa hayo machache na washukuru nyinyi wote, tuwe na amani sawa. Asanteni. Tutapeana checks na maneno ya disbursement. Mheshimiwa, hakuna shule ama headmaster atakuja kutafuta pesa na Mandera. Pesa itaenda kwa account by 20th of this month. Tayari tumejipanga. We are not just doing a PR. We have planned 50% inshallah tunalipa term hii, 30% tutalipa second term, 20% tutalipa third term. And we have planned, and our priority will be busary. Asanteni sana.
Tunaomba watafadhali viongozi wengine tukae chini, tupe 2-3 tafadhali. Only the governor is deputy, tafadhali wasimame, wale wengine tuketi. Kwaisha nero. Naomba the principal Shekali kama yuko tafadhali tukae, wale wengine tafadhali tukae. Let's sit. Tukae tafadhali. Tafadhali. Naomba kidogo tuketi tafadhali, wale wakapo nyuma. Tafadhali. Ndio hiyo. Bismillah.
Aya, hello. Nasikika? Hii check ni ya Sheikh Ali High School, 2,265,600,000 na list ya wanafunzi wa form 2 mpaka form 4 wako wamekuwa attached. This is 20% of the 50%. Sawa. Kwa sababu tarehe 23 wewe chukua mtoto yako, patie uniform, aende shule siku ya kwanza na mwalimu atafanya admission. Sawa. Check wake soma au idat kireramo Sheikh Sheko dao warudi mea. Haya,
hiyo ni Sheikh Ali. Sasa check wala siyai wa haya check inshallah. Thank you principal. Lafe boys,
Love boys, love boys. Love boys. The first disbursement of 20%, 1,130,400 shillings in 20% of the 50%. Mheshimiwa Lafe, pigia wazee simu, tarehe ikifika watoto ni wapi? Korbe zaendelee na kukula nyasi, sawa sawa?
Ndio cheki ya Lafe Boys. His governor amepeana hiyo pesa. Cheki ni rasmi, ni watoto kwenda shule.
Hii ni Moi Girls. Moi Girls are one of our national school in Mandera County. The 20% of the 50% of Moi Girls is 4,433,040 shillings. Kwa sababu wanafunzi wa Moi Girls, mujipange, muripoti siku ya kwanza.
Thank you, Excellency.
Dibajira mewa ningu kadibini.